Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Empress Goddess of Healing, and I am so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. Those that are new, well, welcome to the channel. Those returning and those who have joined the Love and All That Good-ish gang, fam, bam, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate every like, every comment, every view, every subscriber. So we ain't gonna do too much chit-chatting, okay? This is going to be a twin flame reading, and we're just gonna see where the connection is headed. I will remember to put the pile selection, all right? So that will be the next slide. Timestamps will be below. Everybody booking me for personal readings and commenting, thank you so much. I send y'all love. And all the new subscribers, welcome, welcome. I'm seeing the numbers go up, all right? Hope you enjoyed the reading. Peace, love, and light. Okay, guys, I'll give you a few moments to make your selection. Pile 1, you guys have despair with I'm dealing with some shame right now. Pile 2, you guys have false person with I'm battling with my conscious and subconscious desires right now. And pile 3, you guys have journey with we have a love most people don't get to experience. If you are drawn to more than one pile, go ahead and select more than one, and I will see you at your pile. Welcome to the channel. Those returning and those who have joined the Love and All That Goodish gang, fam, bam. Y'all know I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I truly, truly appreciate every like, every comment, every view, and every subscriber. So this reading is going to be a twin flame reading, and we're just going to see where your twin flame connection is headed. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First, let's check what is the energy surrounding your connection. And we have 32, despair, and we have 39, community. And we are going to start with 32, despair. You or your person or both of you could be under, severe stress when it comes to this connection right now. One or both of you could be tortured by worry at this time, maybe losing faith in the connection. Both of you guys are feeling emotionally exhausted, whether that is in regards to the connection or outside, what's the word I'm looking for? Factors maybe weighing on your emotional body. I do feel though that this connection is making you guys both emotional. This card is about not expecting too much at this time. So Spirit doesn't want you to expect a lot from the connection right now. So if you guys are not experiencing what you want. So say if you're in separation and you want to be in union, don't expect that right now. If you guys are in union but things are not flowing the way you want them to, go ahead and just let things go at its own pace. Don't have high expectations right now for your twin or the connection. Now, angel number 32 is that both of you guys value love. You both are very caring and you want to have happiness in the connection. So the love is there. Don't think that the love is not here, that you both don't care for each other, because you do, whether you are with this person or not with this person, okay? You both want to have a peaceful partner as well. So you both could be trying to avoid a fight, avoid a confrontation, whether you are together or in separation. The angels do want you guys to resolve your issues in a peaceful manner. So whether together or not, right? If your twin is making you very emotional, if your twin is causing you to kind of look at them side-eyed, or, they pissing you off in some type of way, Spirit wants you to resolve that in a peaceful manner. Do you see how this male has his hand over his head? He's looking down. He's just really down and out right now. In this card, there's a not hiring sign. He done took his hat off his head. He couldn't even have his hat on his head because, he is just so distraught right now. And I'm getting that your twin, whether you reside in the masculine or the feminine energy, is really distraught without you. Okay, you see how we got the dog just laying at his feet? So maybe he feels that he doesn't have a lot of loyal people around him at this time. If he has a pet, maybe that's the only one that he can depend on right now. Our pets are like emotional support. They give us unconditional love. So you both are seeking unconditional love. And that's so funny because that's exactly what Spirit wants you guys to give to each other. Unconditional love. Now, 35 breaks down to the Hierophant. Both of you are learning spiritual lessons right now, whether in union or separation. You both are learning spiritual lessons. And this is more on the spiritual side for you, pile one, not the karmic side, more on the spiritual side. So maybe you guys are both going through an awakening right now. Maybe you both are really trying to differentiate and see the difference between the 3D connection and the 5D connection. If you feel that you are not being able to differentiate the 3D and the 5D in this connection, and you're more focused on the 3D aspect of it and not seeing the spiritual aspect in the 5D, then Spirit wants you to try to connect more with Spirit and your angels right now, because there's still some enlightenment that you need to receive then in regards to this twin flame union. You both are trying to trust your heart when it comes to this. So you both could be in a little bit of this despair energy when it comes to this connection. I'm getting some gloomy energy off of this card, just like not really knowing which way to go in this connection. Okay, now we have 39, Community. First, this is the last card in this deck. Okay, so that's letting me know that you guys are like coming to the end of a cycle. Maybe you guys are coming to the end of learning whatever this spiritual lesson is at this point, and then could be moving on to the next phase of the twin flame connection, whether that's coming into union or, experiencing a new gift or having some form of communication, some form of insight. But this is the last card in the deck. This card represents friends, family, support. Now, did I not just say that, they may feel they're lacking some support, and that dog might just be the only type of comfort that they are feeling, or you are feeling at this time if you have a pet? This is about finding where you belong. And I think that's what you both are trying to figure out. Where do you really belong, not only in your spiritual ascension, but in this twin flame connection? This card is about everybody in your life that you feel connected to. And it's also about union and being in union with like-minded people. So with the despair card here, you may feel that you guys are on opposite ends right now. You may not feel that you guys are sharing the same view, the same thoughts, the same vision for this twin flame union. However, this card does represent harmonious partnership. Now, did I not say with angel number 32, you guys like happiness, you guys like peace, you guys have a caring heart? So regardless of what it may look like, right, you both want to have some type of harmony in this connection. And I feel like since this card represents, people that you value in your life, people who are, meaningful to you, you both are meaningful to each other. And that could also be what's putting you both in a despair energy, because you do care about the other person. I'm also getting with this community card, there could be family influencing this connection, whether that's on your part or your twin's part. There could be some outside influences as far as family, as far as friends, putting their 2 cents in, trying to give their opinions. That could also be surrounding the connection at this time. However, this card is about teamwork and loyalty. And I mentioned loyalty a couple times, going back to that dog. So Spirit really wants you guys to work as a team when it comes to this twin flame connection, and then be loyal to each other despite what you are seeing in the 3D. Be loyal to each other. You don't have to wait. You don't have to be in a stagnant energy, pile one, but be loyal to the connection, meaning be loyal to your heart. Truly be loyal to what you feel for your twin. Don't feed yourself illusions and BS. If you know you want to be with your twin, then don't try to go seek somebody else, to try to fill that void if you are not with your person right now. If you guys are together, really just, really tackle that teamwork and that loyalty, because you guys are learning spiritual lessons, which means there's going to be some emotional growth, which means things are going to be challenging for you guys at this time. Also, angel number 39 is about you both. Okay? You both are ready to face any difficulties that may arise in the connection. Was I not just talking about that a minute ago? Absolutely. Spirit wants you to know that love is a sacred gift that needs to be respected and given out purely. So, if you or your twin have not been giving the other love from a pure place, then Spirit wants you to work on that. That could be one of the spiritual lessons you are learning, and also could be the reason why despair may be surrounding the connection at this time. You both will grow emotionally at this time. You both, okay? So that's part of that spiritual lesson. You both are growing emotionally at this time. And that means that there are going to be difficult things happening in the connection so that you guys can grow. Hence, again, the despair. Look how synchronistic that is. Spirit does not, and I repeat, Spirit does not want you or your twin to let past difficulties in this connection or in any love connection you've ever had, okay, Pile 1, define who you are. So, if you were in a union before and maybe you didn't get the respect that you deserved in that union, Spirit wants you to know that you are a person who demands respect, or I should say you are a person who is to be respected. And don't think that other people are going to come in and disrespect you. If you have dealt with infidelity in the past, don't think that everybody will be unfaithful. Do you get what I'm saying? If you have dealt with a possessive, controlling, or jealous person, don't feel that you have to be on your guard with your twin, even if you've experienced those things with your twin, because, again, those are lessons you guys are learning so that your emotional body can evolve. So don't let anything from the past. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. Just the second time I think in a reading I have seen that. All right, so that's letting me know that maybe your twin is around right now in this reading, and we will see as I truck in the decks. You know they love to come through, but Spirit does not want you to let anything from the past, even when it comes to friends and family. We've got this community card down here. So if you've seen, tumultuous relationships in your family, if a lot of people aren't married, if, it's just been not great examples for you to look at or mimic when it comes to relationships. One, Spirit does not want that to define who you are and how you view relationships. But two, Pile 1, this transcends the 3D. So you can't look at a twin flame connection on a 3D type of level. You have to look at it more on a spiritual type of level. Your twin flame journey is more than just a romantic partner. It is more than just saying, this is my person, and y'all being in love. That's why angel number 32 represents unconditional love. Unconditional love means you love that person regardless of whatever they do. You're not a doormat. You don't have to take they crap. You definitely need to have boundaries and, make sure people respect you. But just take it to if you have children or your mother or whoever in your family. Yeah, they're going to do some stuff that you don't like, but it doesn't necessarily stop the love. When you lash out, when somebody hurts you, that's showing conditional love. That's not showing unconditional love. Animals give you unconditional love. Think of it in that sense. And Spirit does not want you to give up on a chance for love. Do not give up on a chance for love, whether you want to be with your twin or not. Okay? Do not close your heart off. Now, 39 breaks down to 12. The Hangman. Spirit wants you to surrender your will. Do not try to set the pace of this twin flame journey. Don't try to control it. It's time to surrender your will and trust that Spirit will bring you guys together when necessary. If you are in separation and if you are in union, if there's any strife or whatever the case may be, know that Spirit and the angels will guide you through those obstacles. If in separation, this is an intentional pause. So it's really not because your twin don't want to be with you or you don't want to be with your twin. No. Spirit has orchestrated this stuff again because you guys are learning a spiritual lesson at this time. Spirit really wants you guys to realign with your heart. Okay, so both of you guys could kind of be trying to be more out of the heart space and more in the head, and Spirit doesn't want that. Spirit really wants you guys to rest in that heart space. Remember, one of them lessons that you're learning is about the emotional body. And Spirit really wants you again to learn the true meaning and purpose of the twin flame journey. So if you don't know that, you may want to read up on the twin flame journey, really study it, because the twin flame journey is about you coming back to yourself. People romanticize it a lot. It's not like a normal boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, man, woman, whatever you do in the 3D. That's not a twin flame journey. That's not that at all. Yes, Spirit wants you guys to come into union because you guys have a powerful purpose that really only you two, for that specific purpose, can do together. But it's so much more than a basic relationship. It's so much more. That's why you experience so much in that spiritual realm. Spirit does not want you to hold on to anything that doesn't serve you right now, whether you or your twin. You guys are not to hold on to anything. And I just saw 15. So that's the devil card. So any type of negativity, toxic traits, obsession, addictions, what else? Codependency, any of those type of things, right? Spirit wants you to let that go, because that could be part of the reason that's perpetuating not only this despair energy, but keeping you guys either in separation if you are not together, or stagnant energies could be playing a part, and negative energies could be playing a part if you guys are together. Okay? Now, we had 39 breaking down to the 12, giving us the hangman, but that also breaks down to 3, the Empress. Empress represents unity. So regardless of whether you're together or not, you guys need to be a united front at this time. Really show empathy to your twin. Again, unconditional love. And another lesson you guys are learning is to unify your mind, your body, and your soul. 3 things, mind, body, and soul, needs to be in alignment for both of you at this time. Anything that is making you overly emotional, Spirit wants you to let go of, especially when it comes to the connection with your twin flame. And again, do not shut down emotionally. The emotional body is the main theme for you, pile 1. I don't care what your twin has done. And let me tell you, my twin works my MFing nerve, okay? So, even though if they on your last nerve, okay? Spirit is saying do not shut down emotionally. Now I see 17 on the clock. That's star energy. So this is where we want to heal. We've got to heal some of that hurt that we've experienced in this twin flame journey, because it is a very difficult journey. And also, there's no need. Do you hear me, pile 1? There's no need for you to be overprotective over your twin or the connection. And there's no need for your twin to be overprotective over you and the connection, because you guys are already one. You're already one. I keep showing 2, but I was trying to put it together. You're already one. I was seeing different stuff in my third eye. Okay? Don't worry about that. You're already one. So it's okay to guard the connection, right? And it's okay to be protective a little bit, but just don't be over protective over it. Leave some room for growth. Leave some room for change. Okay? So that is the energy. Surrounding your twin flame connection at this time. It's a little heavy energy, some learning going on, but overall, there's unconditional love. There is the energy of unity, and just really, sitting back and letting Spirit guide this right now. Really, and sitting in your emotions, okay? So let's go ahead and see what your twins' current thoughts of you are right now. And I pulled messages from the love box of the energies in a spiritual connection. So let's just see. Well, this one wanted to fall out my hand first, what they want to say. First thought. You carry the energy of a divine God, goddess. So, that's more than just, I'm calling myself a queen, or I'm calling myself a king. The divine God and goddess, that is something very ethereal, something very spiritual, almost very enlightened, if you will call yourself a divine God or goddess. I speak to you in my head every day. Heart space. I speak to you in my head every day. So another current thought they're having of you right now, pile 1, is that they're communicating to you. So if you're hearing them telepathically, they're saying, yes, those thoughts that you are hearing are me speaking to you. I'm speaking to you every day. Maybe this is part of the energy that's putting them in despair if you guys aren't together, because they want to communicate to you in the 3D. You are my endless love. Now, let me tell you something. Do you notice how every one of these keeps dropping out my hand? I don't know if it's the nails. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I don't like nails. I don't know how to work with them. But maybe this person feels like everything is dropping all around them, or you're slipping through their fingers, or vice versa, because the stuff keep falling out my doggone hands now. You are my endless love. You are my endless love. So they're letting you know, regardless of what you see in the 3D, pile 1. My love for you is not going to die. And last out, can you feel me calling out for your love? Can you feel me calling out for your love? And this is an obsessive thought. My hands are greasy. This is an obsessive thought because that is purple. So that's another thing that, could be having them in despair. Could also be having you in despair too, depending on the situation and why you guys are not in union. If you are not in union, if you guys are together, can you feel me calling out for your love? I'm just getting that you guys just have this deep connection, and whenever you guys may be apart, or even just in the house in different areas or whatever, you can always feel your twin's presence with you. They could be in another room, but maybe you still feel them. I don't know how it feels when you guys come into union, because I'm not in union with my twin, but I know my twin is in my energy field all of the time. Okay, y'all, all of the time. It gets annoying at times, but all of the time. So those are their current thoughts of you right now, and those are actually very beautiful thoughts, even though the energy of despair is around. So what that's kind of telling me is that maybe both of you are in this energy of despair, and Spirit is saying you really don't need to be in this energy right now unless it's outside forces causing that. But as far as your connection with your twin, don't be in this despair energy. Get in this community energy. Support each other. Know that you both are important to each other, okay? Because that is the vibe that I am feeling. So now let's see. Let's get into my journey of love oracle, and let's just see what's the question. What are they wanting from the twin flame connection with you right now? What is it that they are wanting? So let me give it a shuffle real quick. Let me hush up. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn off my mind and my mouth. All right. Clear the energy of this deck. Okay. Twin of pile 1. What is it that you would want from the connection right now with pile 1? What do you want from the connection with pile 1? So we have blinded. We have melancholy. I saw that in my third eye too. How synchronistic with that, with the despair. Give me one more. And we have all over the place. Now that kind of makes sense with the stuff falling out my hand. Bottom of the deck, and universal energies at work. Now I said that. Did I not say something about surrendering to the will? Okay. So right now, what your twin would want with the blinded is for you not to see any obstacles when it comes to them. Not to feel in this despair energy, because they're trying to get out of that despair energy as well. When they look at you, they just see beautiful light. So that's how they want you to view them as well, especially if they have hurt you. If there is separation, they want you to be blinded to the fact that you guys are in separation, and be more in the energy of that you guys are still together, really embracing that 5D activity. With the melancholy, they do want you to acknowledge your feelings though. So if you are sad in this despair energy, they don't want you to play like you are not. If you're hurt by them and you're speaking to your twin, whether you're in union or not, they want you to let them know. They don't want you to act like everything is okay. It's okay to have good and bad feelings is what I'm hearing. It's okay to have good and bad feelings. With all over the place, they don't want you to be all over the place when it comes to them. They want you to trust their love. They want you to trust the connection. They don't want you to be all over the place. They don't want you to feel like one little thing can make this connection break. I believe these are like noodles. I don't know if they're like dry spaghetti noodles, right? But you know how easily a spaghetti noodle can break when you pull it out, the package, when you're getting ready to make noodles or spaghetti or whatever it is. They don't want you to feel that way. If you had a whole bunch of spaghetti noodles in your hand, so you took the whole box, I think it's like a pound, right? 16 ounces that come in there, and you try to break the whole box. Sometimes it's too hard, depending on how strong you are. It's too hard for you to break that whole, line of noodles. But if you took some here and then you took some there and you didn't take the whole box and then you broke it, it's easier to break. So what I'm getting is, if you guys are united front, you better come on through, spirit. If you guys are united front, it's not easy to break, y'all. But when one is fighting more for the connection than the other, it is. Or if you're on opposite sides, it is. So really be together, not let any little challenge or obstacle that comes your way break you guys. And then with the universe, what does it say? Universal energies at work right now, I believe that this is spirit. This is spirit coming in, because your person is in that despair energy too. So they're not really trusting spirit. Like you may not be trusting spirit in regards to how this connection is flowing. And I'm just getting that both of you guys need to trust. Again, spirit says surrender the will. So again, your person wants you to be blinded to any obstacles right now, especially if there's a separation. Don't worry about the separation. In the 5D, we together. Let's focus on unity. Let's focus on teamwork. Let's focus on still being loyal to the connection, because they said you carry the energy of a divine God, goddess. I speak to you in my head every day. You are my endless love, meaning that love is not going to die. And can you feel me calling out for your love? So each day they're talking to you, and each day they're trying to send you their love. And it could also make them feel in despair energy if you are denying that, not really trying to embrace that in the 5D. Okay? And don't be all over the place when it comes to your emotional body and your thoughts in regards to this connection. So now that we know what they want, let's see where spirit is saying the connection is headed at this time. Let's get into the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, and let's just see. Let me give it a shuffle. Hold on. Let me make sure my questions don't blow away. All right, let me be quiet. I just felt one trying to fall out my hand. Hold on. I cut to mirroring, so maybe you guys, again, are both feeling that despair. That ain't shuffle nothing. Both feeling that despair energy, okay? Shuffle one more time. Cut to travel and fresh start. If you guys are at a distance, maybe there is going, look how those stood up like that. Okay, what is that? Travel and hesitation. We'll see if they come out. Clear the energy of this deck. All right, spirit, can you tell me, can you give me 3 cards to let me know where pile 1's twin flame connection is headed at this time? And we have control. We have observe. Give me one more. Ooh. Okay, and we have alone. Bottom of the deck with chaser. Okay, so let me start with control. Control says stagnation, delusions, release the need to control the situation. Now, let me pull these down here. First of all, did I not say surrender with this card right here? So, what spirit is saying, in order for this connection to move forward, whether in union or not, you guys both have to relinquish control. Both of you guys need to get out of your shadow aspect. You see how they're shadowy on this swing? Get out of your shadow aspect and stop letting whatever blows your way kind of put you in this shadow aspect, put you in the energy of despair. Let go of any delusions. You're not delusional. This is your twin. You're not delusional. You are in a twin flame journey, okay? And with release, again, release the past hurts. Release whatever has hurt you in this connection. Spirit wants you to release that. You holding on to that pain is another form of control. We have observe. Social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Spirit is saying right now, if you guys are in separation, you guys are still going to be watching each other. If you're watching their social media, that's probably going to continue to happen. If they're watching yours, that's going to continue to happen. But also, Spirit really wants you guys to observe how you are behaving, whether in separation or not. How are you behaving towards your twin at this time? Are you behaving lovingly? Are you behaving in a fearful energy? Are you not wanting to communicate directly? Do you see how this person has this phone? Are you guys just sending messages instead of picking up the phone and actually hearing each other's voice? If you are in communication with them, are you avoiding messages right now? Are you blocking your twin? Are you stonewalling them, or vice versa? This is what Spirit wants you guys to observe at this time. And it's okay to still be curious about the connection. Sometimes we be like, I don't even want to know nothing about the twin flame journey because, you're not with your person, or you just feel like it's just too difficult. That's another thing Spirit wants you to observe within yourself. Why do you feel alone? Why do you feel alone when you guys are in union? It's community right here. You guys are still together. Your souls are one. So why are you allowing yourself to feel alone? That's another thing that Spirit wants you to observe. We have chaser, in pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go and let it be. Spirit wants both of you guys to recognize the runner-chaser dynamic. Did I not say earlier that Spirit wanted you both to really recognize what the twin flame journey is? In the twin flame journey, one is going to be the runner and one's going to be the chaser, but that dynamic changes. And then who was the runner becomes the chaser, and whoever was the chaser steps back and becomes the runner, right? And so if it says in pursuit, I'm getting that you both are in pursuit of each other, but you're in pursuit of each other in different ways. With convincing, I'm getting that you, Pile 1, may have tried to convince your twin that you guys were in a twin flame union at one point, and your twin may not have believed you, and that puts you in the energy of being the chaser. But if this is where the connection is headed right now, Spirit is saying let go of the need to chase them, let go of the need to control them, let go of the need to know everything that's going on in the union, and just sit back and observe. Observe them, observe their behavior, observe how they treat you when they come in, if they come in and out. Observe how you let them come in and out. If you guys are together, really observe how you are interacting with each other, and is it coming from a place of love? Remember, Spirit wants you to realign with your heart, okay? And then we have alone, abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is with you. This is what Spirit really wants you both to focus on right now. Why do you feel alone, whether you together or not? Because you could be married to somebody, you could be in a union with somebody, y'all could live in the same house and still feel alone, still feel you ain't heard, still don't feel the love, still don't feel the respect and the support. Going back to this community card. So what is it that's making you feel alone in this connection right now, Pile 1? That's what Spirit wants you to focus on at this time. Don't look at your twin to fill a hole. I just saw like somebody trying to patch up a heart. There was a heart and there was a hole, and somebody trying to put something in there to fill it up. Don't look for your twin to fill your heart up and make it whole. Make yourself whole, like your twin needs to be making themselves whole. So when you guys come together, it's not two broken people coming together. And if you are in union, make sure again, you are not feeling alone in that connection. And if you are, you may be looking at the connection more on a 3D level, not a 5D level. And this is when we really need to observe, because y'all could be together and somebody still could be chasing the other person. Okay, happens every day. All right, so let's go ahead now that we know where Spirit says the connection is headed. And remember, it doesn't matter if you're in separation or not, because in Spirit's eyes, you guys are not separated with this community card. We just really need to focus on why we feel the need to control things at this time. We need to be observing how each one is behaving. We need to know that there is a chaser runner dynamic in the twin flame. So don't feel some type of way if you felt that you had to chase your twin. That was more of you coming to a self-discovery of why you felt you weren't good enough, that you had to chase them in the first place, or vice versa. And don't feel alone. And if you are feeling alone right now, and that's putting you in that despair energy, then you need to figure out, why do you feel alone, especially if you have community around you. And if you say, well, I don't have any community around me, Empress, the divine realm is around you. Maybe that again is why that universal energies are at work is there. Maybe that's what's putting the melancholy energy around you. And again, be blinded to that. Be blinded to anything making you feel that you are in separation or alone from your twin. Okay? So now that we know where Spirit says the connection is headed, let's just see how these are affecting you both. We're going to take one at a time, and then I'm going to go ahead and get you some messages from your person. And then I'm going to go ahead and get some advice from Spirit. I'm going to get you on out of here, Pile 1, okay? Your twin loves you, though, okay? You just got to look at it more on a transcended type of tip. Clear the energy of this day. All right, Spirit, with control, how is this affecting Pile 1 and their twin at this time? And we have the Queen of Cups with the moon. Look at that there. Okay, definitely is making you overly emotional. Do you see how she's submerged in that water? Definitely. And may not even want to deal with them. You see, she ain't trying to swim up to the top. You know, maybe at night is when you really experience these emotions. Maybe you feel lonely if you're in a single energy right now. Maybe you feel really lonely at night. And that could be making you want to try to control this situation. But do you see how the Queen of Cups, she has her eyes closed and she has her hands raised up as if she's in a surrender type of energy. And she's also in water. She's sitting and she has a cup right here. It's almost like, I'm going to offer my cup of love. So what Spirit is telling me is that let the universe pour love onto you, is what I heard. This is what you guys both are to learn. Okay? Let the universe pour love onto you first. Maybe that's the spiritual lesson you need to learn before you guys can come into union with this twin flame journey, if you guys are in union. If you guys are together with the Queen of Cups, again, it's just helping you guys really embrace your emotions. The Queen of Cups is very empathic. I think I was talking about empathy earlier. Very empathic. So if you can feel how your twin feels about you, regardless if you're together or not, right? Then you wouldn't need no control. You wouldn't be worrying about whether you guys are together or not. You would be blinded by that. It wouldn't put you in this sad energy or this despair energy. It wouldn't make you feel out of control, because that's what the moon card is about too. Out of control. Did this not say something about delusions? You wouldn't feed yourself delusions. Okay? The moon is the divine feminine energy. Know that you are their divine feminine. If you are in that feminine energy, again, you carry the energy of a divine God, goddess. All right? So once you relinquish that control, you can fully immerse yourself in your emotions, is what I heard. And that's exactly what Spirit wants you to do. And maybe you deep down, your subconscious knows that. And then your conscious body, your physical body is fighting that, especially if you feel disconnected from your emotional body or you do not like to rest in that. Spirit, how is observe affecting Pile 1 and their twin at this time? And we have the Page of Cups and the 8 of Swords. So right now, is making you observe. Is the Page of Cups not a spying card, but observing is making you feel trapped. Maybe you feel that's all you can do is observe. And again, maybe that's all your twin can do is observe. But do you see how in the 8 of Swords, when she's looking at her reflection in the mirror, as a matter of fact, she doesn't even want to look at her reflection in the mirror. The reflection standing back to her, her arms are bound. Her eyes are blinded. There's all kind of birds, black birds, all around her head. So this observing, whatever you are seeing, whatever they are seeing, are causing you guys to have negative thoughts. It's causing you guys to feel like you can't move, that you can't face your reflection in the mirror, that you don't want to see whatever it is that is pissing you off about this twin flame connection right now. You don't want to see it. This is why she's looking up. Also, what I'm getting is, if you are trying to reflect and you just can't really understand the twin flame journey, then look up like she is and let Spirit guide you. Get the guidance from Spirit in regards to this connection, because it's making you both feel trapped. This watching, this only communicating in indirect ways, not really getting on the phone or being face to face, really having a conversation and really telling each other how you feel, is making this connection stagnant. With the Page of Swords, It's causing you guys not to be in balance. Even though she's balancing, it's causing you guys not to be in balance. And again, it's causing you guys to be in your head. She's got these light bulbs. Be in your head about the foundation of this connection as well, because we have 4 light bulbs. We have birds over here over her head, but she only has 2. Okay? So thoughts about the union. Are you guys really together, or are you separate? Are you allowing other things to come in? All right. She's got a book. We need to learn more about the twin flame journey. You better come on through, spirit. You got to learn more about the twin flame journey. This is what this is prompting you to. That observing is prompting you to learn more about the twin flame journey. You better come on through, spirit, and have more confidence. Have more confidence that you don't have to observe your twin that much, okay? Get the insight that you need, all right? Spirit, what's going on with the chaser? How is the chaser affecting pile 1 and their twin at this time? We have death, we have the sun, look at that there, and then we have the Hierophant. Okay, so with the chaser, 1, it's because we have death and we have the sun, it's almost like, that's night and day. Because this would be something kind of ending, and this is positivity, but also we can look at this as a rebirth. So with the chaser, I'm getting that chaser energy may have caused whoever was the chaser to be in a negative energy. If that's you, pile 1, that could have caused you to be in a negative energy, right? But in order for you to have a rebirth and a rebirth in the connection, you had to realize why you were chasing them in the first place, right? And then to stop doing that. Also, that's giving me, again, I told you that I can't speak. I told you the dynamic will switch. And because there's no face here, I'm getting that it's going to cause you to have, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to cause you to look at yourself in a whole new light is what I heard. It's going to cause you to look at yourself in a whole new light. Again, did I not say over here you may not be able to look at yourself? It's going to cause you to look at yourself in a whole new light. And then it's going to liberate you. It's going to liberate you with that sun energy right there. You are healing right now. Whoever's in that chaser energy is healing from being in that chaser energy. And we had the Hierophant. Again, learning spiritual lessons right now. Ascending right now. So that's what that chaser energy was purposeful. Just like if you're in a separation, that is purposeful for you to ascend. For you to not look at every little problem as if it's ending. And going back to how I said, those spaghetti noodles can easily break. All right? And to know that in that chaser energy, you are fighting for control. 13 breaks down to the 4, the Emperor. The Emperor loves control and authority. Fighting for control. Do you see how this Hierophant is just sitting there all happy, not having a care in the world about each of these steps? Each of these steps could be challenging as all get out, right? But do you see that beautiful light at the top? Do you see how worth it's going to be when you ascend up that ladder? So just take it one step at a time. One step at a time is what you need to take in this twin flame journey. You can't look at it in a whole. You can't fantasize and have daydreams about it and be delusional about it, because again, it is not like a regular connection. All right, spirit, can you tell me how alone is affecting pile 1 and their twin right now? We have the Star and we have the Fool. You better say it. Right now it's so that you guys can heal. Okay, so that you can really have faith and trust the universe. That's what this alone time is for. Also, to know that you are not alone. Do you see how she's holding on to that star? It's almost if it's a kite. You're connected not only to the spiritual realm, but to your twin in that 5D. So you're not alone. And with the Fool, her back is to that cliff. All right. She's holding a crystal, which is the amethyst, letting me know she's definitely getting some enlightenment. Okay. And she's ready to just fall back. She's ready to fall back. Is this not sacred geometry down there in that water? She's ready to fall back and get the enlightenment that she needs. And that's what the alone time is there for. So you guys are not afraid to take new beginnings, not only with your twin in life, in love, family, what have you, because we have that community card. So you can take a risk for you to awaken. The Fool is all about awakening too. For you to fully awaken. Look at it there. And not feel trapped. Okay? So that is what all of that is how all of that is affecting you right now with the twin flame journey. Yeah, that's pretty deep, pile one. That's pretty deep. Did I not say y'all learning spiritual lessons? Boom. And there it is. Okay, so now that we got all that, let's go on and get into the messages. I know this is what y'all want to know. Okay, let's see what your twin want to tell you. And the reason why I construct twin flame readings this way is because, again, this is not a normal relationship. Whether y'all together or not, I'm going to keep repeating it. It's not a normal relationship. So you have to look at it in a spiritual type of sense. You need to learn what you are, or need to know what you are learning. Because that's the only way it's going to help you through this type of journey, because it is a beast. It is a monster, and it's not for the faint-hearted at all. Okay? All right, let me shut up. That just didn't do nothing right. Okay, that one wanted to stay. We'll keep that out. Okay. Person! Look, they ready to talk, ain't they? Hold on. You know, your person been quiet this whole time. I heard ready now. Come on through, person. I don't want to waste any more time. Look at it there. Let's see if that one come out. Okay. They definitely didn't want to waste no time. You heard them come through, didn't you? Clear energy of this day. All right, person. What do you want pile one, your twin, to know right now? And we have, I got options. You got options. Okay, now listen. Is this, look, with the community card. Okay. So for those who are entertaining other people, right now, was I not talking about loyalty? Was I not talking about something with the devil card, not trying to seek out other people, you know, to try to fill the hole if you weren't with your twin? All right. So what I'm getting with I got options, you got options. This could be putting both of you guys in a despair energy, because I feel like neither one of y'all want to have options. Neither one of y'all really want to be with other people. That's why your twin was like, can you feel my love call, or can you feel me calling out for your love? You are my endless love. I talk to you every day. So I'm getting, if your twin is entertaining other people right now, especially if you guys are observing people, did I not say that y'all might be seeing some stuff that's putting y'all in negative energy? So for the ones who trying to act like they ain't bothered, okay, that they not with their twin, I'm hearing Spirit saying that is false and that's an illusion, going back to that moon. Neither one of y'all want to have options. I think that your twin is trying to tell you that if you going to entertain other people, I'm going to entertain other people. But I really don't want to entertain other people because you are my endless love. I heard exactly. Yeah, you better clean that up, person. What is this? You and me equal passion filled nights. Now what I say? You saw me turn it over. You and me equal passion filled nights. Yeah, so they want to let you know that I don't want you to have no other options. I don't want to have no other options. I want us to be together, and I want us to, experience each other in a physical type of sense. So part of the thoughts and feelings that your twin is having about you right now are on the sexual tip. All right, that don't surprise me. What else, twin? What else do you want to say to pile one? I keep messing up. Look at it there. I keep messing up. Was I not talking about, some of the pain that you could be experiencing with your twin in this twin flame connection? Maybe you are observing some of the things that they are talking about that they keep messing up, and that could be putting you in that trap type of energy. I lack the courage to step up. So we had chaser down there. So if you are in that chaser energy, or you have been in that chaser energy, your twin is letting you know that 3D self is still lacking the courage to step up. Maybe, again, this is why they're in that despair energy, and they're really trying to find the courage not to, I heard, stay dormant. Stay dormant. So that's whether you're together or not, stay dormant. So you know how you can be with a person if you guys are together and you want them to do something, but they just won't do it. You got to kind of hold their hand and everything. This is what they're working on right now, if that makes sense. And if you are not together, they're trying to step up the courage for y'all to come back into union. All right, give me another one. Twin, what else do you want to say to pile one? I can't take all the blame. Now, didn't Spirit say, well, one of them angels, that if there was a fight or if there's some conflict right now, for you guys to both deal with that in a peaceful manner? So they are saying they can't take all of the blame for wherever you guys are in this twin flame journey. So you take that where it resonates to you in your life. Maybe that's putting them in despair if you are blaming everything on them, regardless if you feel that they are at fault, because again, you are to have unconditional love for this person. So this person just doesn't want you to blame them for everything. Give me one more. I said one. You are tap dancing on my nerves. And didn't I say that my twin be working my nerves? They say you tap dancing on their nerves. So what I'm getting with that is that's following up. I can't take all the blame. Okay? So if you are blaming them, especially if you know they keep messing up and you kind of checking them about that, or you dealing with other options, it's tap dancing on their nerves. They don't like that. This person really does not want you to be with anybody else. Your twin does kind of want you to be in like a stagnant waiting energy, whether y'all together or not. And that is not fair to you, and that is not what spirit wants you to be in. But they still want to know there's some sense of loyalty. Your I was about to say your friend. And I don't even know why that's about to come out my mouth. It better not be no friend up in your twin flame union now. Don't. Okay? With community out here, don't. Listen, I ain't finna say what I would do. Anywho, your twin may be feeling like something could easily break as well with that. So that could be why it's tap dancing on your nerves. I just feel like y'all both are real testy when it comes to this twin flame union and pile one. Y'all both is on edge. And I don't know if that's because other things are influencing the connection right now, but y'all both on edge, and it stems a lot from whatever you guys are observing, whether it's the lack thereof of anything in the 3D, or what you seeing on social media, or what you are seeing in real life. If you and your twin live in the same vicinity, it's something. You guys are kind of at odds at the moment. And we have let's take a vacation. So with let's take a vacation, your twin wants to escape from all of this. And again, your twin said they wanted you to be blinded. So now that kind of makes sense with all of these messages. So there is some type of turmoil going on right now between you and your twin. And with let's take a vacation, I think your twin just wants you guys to take a mental vacation right now. I don't necessarily know if they want you guys to take a physical vacation, but like a mental vacation, meaning let go of all the negative thoughts, because they want you to look. The hand is over the head. Yeah, a mental vacation. What's at the bottom of the deck? The times we share are priceless to me. The times we share are so priceless to me. So they're letting you know, regardless of these things that I'm saying, they're just being, everything ain't ooey gooey. They're just being very straightforward to let you know, hey, you tap dancing on my nerves right now, twin, okay? You got options, I got options, but I don't want to have options. I know I done lack the courage to step up in this twin flame journey, especially if I made you the chaser, but let's not worry about that right now. Be blinded to all of that right now. Let's grow spiritually. Let's take a mental vacation. Let's enjoy what we share in the 5D, okay? Because deep down, all I want to have is passion feel nice with you. Deep down, all I want to do is tell you how you are my endless love. Deep down, I want you to know that I call out for your love every day, that I speak to you in my head every day, that I know that I am messing up. But regardless of whatever I'm doing, know that everything that we share together is priceless to me. You better come on through, person. Yeah, get that together. Twin had to wrap that in the bow. High five, twin. Wrap it in the bow now. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into my twin flame love messages. These will be ooey gooey. Okay, we had to get that out the way. That's why I put that before this, so we can leave it on a good note. Because I'm telling you, I'm breaking y'all into my decks now. All my decks ain't ooey gooey now. I like the real. Let's get to the bottom of things. All right. Let me shuffle one more time. Let me be quiet. Card's trying to fall out. I heard thank you. What you thanking them for, person? I heard for allowing me to be in your life. Look at it there. For allowing me to be in your life. Better come on through, person. Clear the energy of this deck. All right, person. What you want to tell your twin? What do you want to tell your twin? Let it in my hand, right? What you doing? Okay. When you're lucky enough to meet your one person, then life takes a turn for the best. It can't get any better than that. John Krasinski. When you're lucky enough to meet your one person, then life takes a turn for the best. It can't get any better than that. And I told you, they already was trying to tell you they divine counterpart right there, with you hold the energy of a divine God and goddess, and that their love is endless for you. So they're letting you know that, did they not just say that they was thankful for you being in their life? Look at it there. When you meet, you're lucky enough to meet your one person. Yeah. Oh no. Do you see all of that? They got excited. What else you want to tell your person, twin? What else do you want to tell pile one, twin? What else do you want to tell pile one? Do you see this? Look at this here. You are my love story, and I write you into everything I do, everything I touch, and everything I dream. You are the words that fill my pages. A.R. Asher. Do they not say I speak to you in my head every day? Do we not have the moon here about dreams? You are my love. Did they not say you they endless love? You better come on through, person. You are my love story. And I write you into everything I do, everything I see, everything I touch, and everything I dream. You are the words that fill my pages. A.R. Asher. And the reason why I created this deck and I chose these messages, because these words and these quotes explain the depth, the level and magnitude of the love of a twin flame journey. It's not a fleeting love. Okay? You are the best thing I never planned. You are the best thing I never planned. That could be going back to why they was, running you as the chaser. They didn't plan on you. They may have never experienced something like you before. Your twin is talking about they write you in everything that they do. This is why they said be blinded. This is why they said it's unity. This is why Spirit is saying it's unity. Let go of the control in everything that they do. So even if you observing some stuff, even if they say they keep messing up, at least they acknowledging that they messing up. Because, there's people out there who act like they ish don't stink, that they can't do nothing wrong. All right? Cherish that. Look at this here. Do you think the universe fights for souls to be together? Some things are too strange and too strong to be a coincidence. Was I not just saying that? Do you think the universe fights for souls to be together? Some things are too strange and too strong to be a coincidence. So, what I'm getting with that, again, you see how the fool was just leaping back. And, just going to fall back no matter what was in the water. Don't know if there's sharks in the water. Don't know if they're going to cut themselves on something. Don't know if they're going to drown if they can't swim. They were trusting that Spirit in the universe is going to have them. And not only have them when they fall, the connection. And your person is letting you know that, yes, there are some obstacles right now in this twin flame union with you, pile one. But they want to know, do you believe? Do you have faith enough to know that Spirit is going to fight for both of you guys to come into union when it's time? And if you're in union, that Spirit is going to fight to make sure that you guys overcome whatever challenges right now. I'm telling you, your twin loves you. These messages prove it. Your twin loves you. Bottom of the deck. My guiding star. Look at it there. Without... Did we not have that with the star? Did I not say they hold on to that star like a kite? That's you. Look at it there. My guiding star. Without you, I would be lost in the darkness of the universe. Do we not have universal energies at play? My guiding star. Without you, I would be lost in the darkness of the universe. So they're saying, guide me, twin. Guide me. If you are the one that's more enlightened, guide them. You don't have to do it in a 3D if you don't want to, but guide them in that 5D. Let them observe you still being in your divine goddess or God energy. Don't let it taint you. Remember, Spirit said, don't let it cause you to close off emotionally and shut down in this connection. Okay? So let's go ahead and get a prayer. Let's get some advice from Spirit. And then I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here. All right, pile one? So I hope this is giving you some clarity and guidance into where you guys are on the twin flame journey. I told you I can't never talk. Where you guys are on the twin flame journey. How it's affecting both of you at this time. What your twin wants to say to you at this time, and how they are feeling. and how they're feeling is deep love for you despite what's going on, okay? And Spirit just really doesn't want you guys to be in a despair energy when it comes to the connection, okay? Clear the energy of this deck. And I kind of feel all over the place in y'all's pile one. Hence, we have that all over the place. So I do feel like you both, don't really know. Even after watching this reading, you may feel that you still don't know where the connection is going, or maybe it's not what you wanted to hear, or just not settling your worries. Remember, I believe that the despair was about being tortured by worries, and if that is the case, that's still because you're fighting for control. And Spirit saying you got to let it go. You have to trust. You have to trust that this is all playing out the way it's supposed to, okay? So we have today's prayer. Y'all saw me turn it over. You heard what I just said, and I don't even know everything I said because I be chilling. Listen, y'all saw me turn it over. Blessed is the one who trusts. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. You better say it, Spirit, okay? Jeremiah 17:7. Did we not have the star? Again, trust that the healing is taking place. Trust that the angels are guiding you guys right now. Trust that you are a star in your twin's eyes, and your twin is a star in your eyes, regardless if they done pissed you off or not. 7, the chariot. Do not try to have speed in this right now. Again, did I not say with that Hierophant and somewhere down here, step by step, because this is you guys up here. You guys are already in union. In the 3D, you may feel alone. Step by step, okay? Again, blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. Jeremiah 17:7. Jeremiah. That book of Jeremiah was all about dreams, prophetic dreams at that, really being connected into the spiritual realm. How synchronistic is that? So if you're having dreams with your twin, pay attention to those. Those are prophetic dreams for you. Those may be letting you know of things to come. He alone is my rock. Y'all see how synchronistic this is with the long card? He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. You better say it, Spirit. Don't get me hype. Y'all, I grew up in the church. Don't get me hype. Did I not say unbreakable? You're not breakable. This cannot break. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. Psalm 62:2. Now, and that breaks down to a 10. Fated destiny. Okay? So Spirit is saying trust. Trust in us. Okay? We got the foundation. You don't have to secure. Did I say something about being overprotective? You don't have to secure the foundation with your twin. And your twin don't have to secure it with you. Pile 1. Trust in God. Let Spirit in them handle this. They are the rock. Okay? They are your fortress. A fortress does not just, collapse in a time of a storm, in a time of a battle. None of that. Stand strong. Stand strong. Did I say be a united front when it comes to this connection? You better come on through, Spirit. Okay? Bottom of the deck. The eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in his unfailing love. Look at it there. The eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in his unfailing love. Now, God's love is unfailing. No matter what you do, you cannot be plucked out of his hand. No matter what you do, Spirit is always loving on you, right? That's the type of love you need to have for your twin. And that's the type of love that your twin needs to have for you. Okay? 33. Psalms 33:18. 33 is an ascended number or an ascended master. 33 is very significant in a lot of societies, especially if you are in the Masons, okay? You have to get to that, well, you don't have to, but if you get to that 33rd rank, that's big things. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not a Mason. We're going to leave that alone, okay? 18, moon again. So with the 18, I'm getting that with this, trust your emotions. Didn't I say you need to be submerged in your emotions? Trust your emotions. And with who fear him, Spirit doesn't want you to fear him. God doesn't want you to fear him. it's more of reverencing and trusting that that spiritual realm is going to have you both. I think that's the main message. Trusting that that spiritual realm is going to have you both, and do not fear anything. Do not fear anything, especially when it comes to this connection, okay? So pile 1, that is your reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it's giving you clarity into where you and your twin are on the twin flame journey, where your twin flame connection is headed, how your twin is feeling about you right now, what they want to communicate to you at this time, and how all of these energies are affecting you both. If you enjoy kicking it with your girl, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If it resonated, you just like to share your story and say, hey girl, hey, jump on down in the comments. I will meet you there. I respond to every comment. If you were drawn to another pile, go ahead over there and I will see you there. If you have not joined the fam bam, hit the subscribe button. We would love to have your energy with us. I do thorough readings on this channel. I have something for everybody on here, and I really try to give you readings that are going to help you. I don't feed anybody any illusions, okay? Try to do readings that is truly going to help you understand, especially when it comes to this twin flame journey. Y'all don't understand how much I am triggered when it comes to the twin flame journey, because I get people who book me all the time for the twin flame journey readings, and to even do any of these love readings, but I'm Empress when I'm up here. And I truly tell you the things that Spirit wants me to tell you. If I was me, probably go a different way, okay? And if you would like to book me for a personal reading, I always leave my email addresses down below. Go ahead and email me and I'll send you my rates. And if anybody wants to donate to the channel, I would love the support. So enough chit chat, pile 1. Again, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'm just wishing you peace, love, and light. Hey, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So if you did not watch the intro, my name is Empress Goddess of Healing, and I am so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. Those that are new, welcome to the channel. Those returning, and those who have joined the Love and All That Goodish gang fam bam, y'all know I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate every like, every comment, every view, and every subscriber. I have seen the numbers go up. So new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Everybody in the comment section loving on me, thank you so much. I truly enjoy your comments. And everybody booking me for personal readings, thank you so much for entrusting me to, give you guidance, which is really Spirit giving you guidance. I'm just a vessel. All right, so enough chit chat. Pile 2. This reading is a twin flame reading, and we are just going to see where your twin flame connection is headed. So before we get into the decks and what your twin wants to tell you right now, let's see what the energy is surrounding your twin flame connection. And as you can see, pile 2, I had to pop on it real quick. We got the false person out here. I don't like this card, okay? So we have the false person and the main female. Now, before I even get into the notes that I wrote, let me just tell you, pile 2, I believe y'all twin flame journey got another person in it. This is a third party situation going on here. And I do believe your twin is caught between 2 people. Okay? You are the main female, or whoever's watching, regardless if you are masculine or feminine, you are represented by the main female. Whoever this other person is the false person. So we can go ahead and get that out the way. Okay. Also, before I get into the notes, in this card, do you see how she's covering up her mouth? So she's not really expressing, I got 2 things from this. She's not really expressing her true motives when it comes to your twin. This person has a hidden agenda when it comes to your twin. However, do you see how there's a man in the back that has a mask on? 2 things with that. They wearing a mask when it comes to you. And they also are not being their true authentic self to whoever this other person is. Also, what I got from this right here with the fan covering the mouth, you, pile 2, haven't truly expressed to your twin how you feel about the twin flame journey. If you are aware of them entertaining other people, you have not fully expressed to them, I heard your disdain. You better come on through in regards to that. All right. And that may be something that Spirit wants you to speak up about also how they wear a mask in front of you, how they play that they really don't know what this twin flame journey is. Because in Power 2, they know. Okay? Why I'm getting so fired up about this? Is this my power and I don't know? See? I was saying about when I be getting triggered, y'all. I be getting triggered. Okay, I'm not me. I'm Empress right now. Okay, I'm Empress. All right. So anywho, it's a lot. It's a lot on this card. We about to see when we get into it. It's a lot over there. All right. But you are the main female. In their eyes, you are the main female. And also in this card, you see how she's holding a rose? So that rose is pointing up, which means that she's thinking of the one that she loves. So I do feel, Pile 2, that your twin is very heavy on your mind and you still love them regardless of whatever they are doing. Also, there are white roses back here on this card, and that stands for innocence and purity when it comes to heart matters. So I do feel that not only is your love pure for your twin, Pile 2, but also that you may be a little naive when it comes to love. And your twin may be used to dealing with false people who may know how to navigate in love relationships and, be a little shady. No offense, but be a little shady in that. And you come from more of a pure place. So if you guys are separated, that could be one of the reasons why you aren't together. If you guys are together, it could be why your twin may be wearing a mask at times because they're trying to protect your heart. I heard they're trying to protect your heart, and I just saw 444 on my clock. So that is all about protection and really protecting the foundation of your connection. Really making sure that you feel stable with them, whether you're in union or not. This person really wants to make sure that you feel stable when it comes to them. So let's go ahead and get into the false person. This represents a drama queen or king. So whoever this other person is, they're giving your person hell, okay? Maybe I shouldn't laugh at that. No, if that's my twin, I'm laughing at that, okay? They are not happy with this person right now. So this is the energy surrounding the twin flame connection. So there is some drama. There is some trouble in the union right now, whether together or not. And what I'm getting with that is maybe you are deciding you don't want this journey anymore. Maybe you have realized that your twin has been a false person to you and you may want to give them a piece of your mind, or maybe you want to pursue other things. You don't entertain all of that deceitful mess. And I'm getting, if that is the case, that could be making your twin nervous. Also, I'm hearing Spirit wants you to pay attention to the red flags. Spirit wants you, Pile 2, to pay attention to the red flags. This card is all about danger, about deceit. So even though this person, this feminine energy is being deceitful and a false person to your person, your twin has still been false to you. Your twin still has not truly divulged how they feel about you, how they feel about the connection, how they truly know more than what they are letting on is what I heard. That they truly know more than what they are letting on. And Spirit doesn't want you to trust what you're being shown right now. And what I mean by that is, so say your twin is acting like you're not their twin flame. They don't know nothing about the spiritual realm or the 5D and the connection and all of that. Spirit say don't trust that because that's some BS. Okay? If you know your twin is entertaining somebody else and you can see that in some type of way, whether in person or on social media, and they acting like everything is roses over there. Spirit is saying don't trust that because that, again, that is false. You are the main female in their mind, okay? If you think that you're not in the twin flame connection and you feel that this is all in your head, Spirit is saying do not trust that. So whatever you are seeing right now, don't put a whole bunch of weight on that per se. If your twin is in your life and everything is going well right now, or they're pretending like everything is going well, Spirit is saying watch that, because there could be somebody lurking to try to come and interfere, and that you need to pay attention to the red flags like I just said, or they're tiptoeing around you right now and they're still not being their true authentic self because they feel that your heart is pure, that is fragile, and that you may not know enough about love relationships. So it's not necessarily they're doing that in a malicious type of way or in a conniving type of way, just more of afraid to lose you type of way. Now, this has an 8. This deals with the strength card. Both of you guys are blocked by fear. Whether together or not, you both are blocked by fear right now when it comes to this connection. Again, I was talking about her covering her mouth with that fan. So there's still certain areas about this connection that you don't want to speak up about, pile 2. You are afraid to ruffle feathers, pile 2. And this is a twin flame connection. You can't lose your twin. Y'all share the same soul. Whether y'all come in a union or not this lifetime or not, you can't lose your twin. So Spirit is saying, speak up. Say whatever it is that you need to say. All right? And if it's in a fiery, angry way, that's okay. She's all draped in red. That's okay. That just means you're passionate about your twin and you passionate about the situation and you passionate about yourself. You better come on through, Spirit. That shows strength. That shows leadership. Red is all about that. I don't know why I'm getting so hype in this pile. All right. Spirit doesn't want you to have self-doubt. Again, not about you. Not about the signs you are seeing. If you're getting some nudges that your twin up to some shady mess right now, don't have no doubt about that. Trust your intuition right now. Spirit does want you to exhibit some form of self-control and your twin as well. Remember, this is the energy surrounding the connection. So there is a need for some self-control. So if you do know some stuff, you know they being a false person, whether to you or they entertaining somebody else right now, have some control when it comes to your temper. Have some control when it comes to your emotional body if it's getting you out of whack. And Spirit wants you to let go of all destructive behaviors. So if this makes you want to lash out to your person, if you seeing this and you want to go call them real quick and cuss that behind out, Spirit wants you to, that's going to be destructive to the connection. That's not going to be beneficial. It may make you feel good in the meantime, but it's not going to be beneficial to the connection. So Spirit doesn't want you to do that. If you are in the energy like, oh, you gonna entertain other people, I'm gonna entertain other people, then Spirit doesn't mind you doing that if you're doing that because you want to do it. If you're doing that to be getting back at them, then that's a destructive behavior that Spirit wants you to let go of. And if this person has truly hurt you, which is causing you to close off to love or kind of move in a false person way to the next person coming in, that's not fair to that next person. So Spirit wants you to work on that as well. And your twin, as far as their destructive behavior, take the mask off. That is the destructive behavior for your twin, to take the mask off. I just saw somebody ripping it off. And what that just showed me is if they don't take it off, Spirit gonna come and rip it off. Okay? Spirit's gonna come and rip it off. And they not only are they going to be exposed, everything that they are involved in, who's around them, everything's going to be exposed. So your twin going to want to connect with Spirit and get it together. And we're going to see as we truck through the decks. I had to tread lightly with the Kipper. I feel this is the snitching deck. And I really only use these for real, the whole deck, in personal readings. I got to be real careful because the first time I used it on the channel, I was snitching. And I don't snitch. Okay? All right. Spirit wants you guys both to have more courage in the connection. And make sure that whatever thoughts you're having about the connection are thoughts of love. Don't overanalyze the connection. Don't overthink about the connection. Just really have thoughts of love. Now, let's get over to the main female. Number 2, you have a lot of stuff on your mind, especially when it comes to your twin. Your heart is still open to your twin. You haven't closed it yet. Your heart is still open, and you really do want a deep romantic love with your twin. However, the twin flame union is more than a deep romantic love, pile 2. Yes, you can have that with your twin if you guys come into union this lifetime. But you have to really see, again, the red flags. You have to really know that this is more of a spiritual connection. Whoa. Okay, sorry about that, pile 2. Did y'all see that? It was almost like somebody just pushed the camera forward. I feel like it's some negative energy surrounding your connection with your twin, pile 2. Y'all know I take everything in a reading, as part of the reading. And let me tell you something. Y'all knew that my other, for those who are, fam bam, y'all knew my other stand broke. I bought a new stand, and this is on a tripod, and it's, secure on the floor. So, and it moves so freaking slow, like somebody pushed it. Now listen, hold tight. I say a special prayer and I put a hedge of protection of pure white light over me. That's what I just did, and I did that of you. Now listen, whoever, you don't want to fool with me and my spiritual team, so you best to get it together, okay? Because I don't know what the hell that was. I don't even know where I was. I think we was over here on the main female. This is a negative energy. Whatever this is a negative energy, y'all. I'm trying to tell you now, because that was just, if you watch Power 1, I didn't have no problem. I didn't even touch the camera from Power 1 to Power 2. I don't even understand that. And the way it just was slowly moving forward. But anyway, she about it. Anyway, let's get back to it, Power 2. With the main female. Again, I was saying you had a lot of, that's what I was talking about. You had a lot of stuff on your mind, and then it tipped like that. Look at it there. You got a lot of stuff on your mind, especially your twin. I was saying your heart is open to romantic love. And I was saying you haven't shut your heart. Maybe that pissed with whoever off. You haven't shut your heart off to your twin yet. And maybe whoever this other person is trying to get you. Look at it there. Trying to get you to turn your heart off to your twin. Don't allow that. Don't allow whatever they're entertaining right now. Close your heart off to your twin, because you are the main female. They are represented as the false person. Okay? Now, with the high priestess, you should be having powerful visions about your twin at this time, or have had some, but I'm getting around this time, you should be having some powerful visions about your twin. Whatever those visions are, I'm hearing take those with a grain of salt right now as well. And the reason being is because your twin is really influenced by whatever this negative energy is. And if it's not a person, there's like negative entities around your twin at this time. So don't let them finesse and romance you in the 5D if that's what they're trying to do, to stay in your energy field and you're trying to disconnect to heal. Don't allow that. If they are explaining what is going on at this time in their life, Spirit is saying it's okay to trust that, but don't make any excuses for them. If you are having powerful visions of things to come in the union, Spirit is saying that you're getting bits and pieces. So don't put all of your weight on that. You're getting bits and pieces. Things can still kind of change because of free will. And I heard you can trust what they're saying to you, though. So if they're talking to you telepathically, you can trust what they are saying to you. And if you are in the 5D and you guys are having conversations, you can trust those as well. It's more of like the visions and dreams where you're getting bits and pieces, if that makes sense. Your person is keeping secrets from you at this time. There could be gossip centering around your person at this time. Your person does have a hidden agenda when it's coming to you, and I'm getting to try to disconnect from whatever this false person is to move towards you. And Spirit is saying that you may not be paying attention to your inner voice. And if that is the case when it comes to your twin flame connection, especially those red flags, Spirit wants you to pay attention to that. And your twin is definitely not paying attention to their inner voice at this time. Okay? Now that we know all of that and there's no more interruptions, let's see what their current thoughts are about you right now. Pile 2. I pulled energies of those in a spiritual connection out of the love box. I haven't looked at any of the messages, so let's just see what they have to say. First one out. You are my divine counterpart. Now, I just told y'all, I didn't look at none of the messages. I literally pulled them out the box with my eyes closed and I set them in their piles ready to do this. Now, I told you that Spirit said they acting like they don't know you, they twin, and that they acting like they ain't awakened to this stuff, especially if they entertaining some BS. No, they do. That 5D self then came in and said, I know you are my divine counterpart. So there's no illusions to that. Meeting was fate. I just know it. Y'all be channeling this stuff, and I don't be realizing I be misspelling stuff or miswording stuff. It's supposed to be meeting you was fate. I just know it. Meeting you was fate. I just know it. Again, 2 times. That 5D is acknowledging, yes, I know it was fate meeting you. I know who you are to me, Pile 2. Creating you was my, what? I think it's supposed to say creating you was God's greatest idea, because they didn't create you. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be creating you was God's greatest idea. We having problems with the messages in here. For those who don't know, I sat on my couch and I channeled over 700 messages and I wrote them down, and I was literally automatic writing. So if some of them are missing letters, I have to correct them. I don't think these have ever come out. Otherwise, they would have been corrected. So again, we have you are my divine counterpart. Meeting you was fate, I just know it. And creating you was God's greatest idea, is what that is supposed to say. Look at this. I'ma catch bad karma effing with you. Look at it there. Do we not have the false person? I'ma catch bad karma effing with you. Did I not say over here with the white roses that your heart was pure, right? And that your heart was still open to love and romance with them, right? And that they felt that you may not have had a lot of experience either in love relationships or navigating people who could be kind of shady. And this could be another reason. If your person is staying back from you and this card is about danger or protecting you from whatever this mess is over here, is because they know they will catch bad karma effing with you. And because they know you, they divine counterpart. Look at it there. So they're not trying to bring anything toxic to you at this time. Look, it says, I'm trying to get a handle on addictions and addictive behavior. Was I not talking about something about destructive behavior? I think I was. I don't know. When the camera fell, I knocked out of the channeling. I'm trying to get a handle on addictions and addictive behavior. That could be the false person too. That could be part of that mask that they are wearing towards you, pile 2, whether you guys are together or not. This is base chakra. Okay, so this, we start with the base chakra and we go all the way up. So this is something that they are trying to tackle now. This needs to be tackled before you guys can truly ascend if you guys are together, or come into union if you are in separation. So your twin is letting you know, I got some addictive behavior right now and I am battling some addictions. That could be why they may be entertaining this false person. So these are their current thoughts of you at this time. All right, so now that we know that, let's get into my Journey of Love Oracle deck, and let's just see what they want to happen in the connection between you two before I see what Spirit is saying is going on in the connection. All right, let me shuffle one more time. And y'all, I'm watching this camera like a hawk, okay? Because I want to see if this joker going to tilt forward again, because that was crazy. Clear the energy of this deck. I'm telling you, I be feeling it be forces trying to stop me from getting readings out to y'all. Okay, now I'm sitting here at the crib. I ain't got to go nowhere. Now it's about to be something else. Oh, no. I'ma fix that. Don't you worry. All right, Spirit. No, not Spirit. All right, person. Where do you want the connection to go right now with your twin? Oh, good gosh. We have, this is my chaos card. We have proper planning. We have, this is about secrets again. Did I not say somebody was holding secrets that had a hidden agenda? And then we have obstacles. Look at that there. Bottom of the deck, and we have sacred love. You better say it, person. I see where you're going with this. Hold on. Let me put that there. Okay. All right. So what your twin wants right now is not for you to look at the connection as chaotic. If your twin has a family right now and they are dealing with their family, for you not to be jealous of that, for you not to feel like you are not the main female in their life, because you still are the main female in their life. You guys have a soul bond, a soul connection. But what I am getting is mainly, again, to not look at the connection as it's something that's causing chaos in your life. With the proper planning, I told you they have a hidden agenda when it comes to you. They want you to know they are planning things for you. They want you to know that, I heard, they're not just leaving you blowing in the wind, is what I heard. They're not just leaving you blowing in the wind. And they want you to plan for them, is what I heard. They want you to plan for them. They said, don't over plan, but plan for me to come in, is what I heard. Plan for me to come in. So if you know that they're dealing with a false person, if you know they dealing with some stuff and it's kind of pissed you off, then they want you to prepare your heart. Prepare whatever it is that you're going to say. Prepare to be strong, just in case they got to tell you some stuff you don't want to hear. They just want you to prepare because they are preparing for you. And they may be telling you of some stuff that may seem to be like chaos when they come, meaning they may come with some baggage, okay? And they want you to be prepared for that. They want you to be prepared for some secrets that they're going to tell you as well. And I'm getting secrets of their feelings, them hiding the fact that they truly know you're their divine counterpart, that they knew you were their twin, that they have been more awakened to this connection than they were letting on, one. And also that you may hear some things about them that you don't like, and they want you to prepare for that. With obstacles, they want you to not be cold towards them when these challenges come up. They want you to be unmovable, is what I heard, just like this iceberg. You know, the only way that this iceberg could move is if, you know, the sun really heated it up and it melted it, okay? So the only way they want you to be moved is by positivity. Look at it there. You better come on through, person. The only way they want you to be moved in this twin flame connection is by positivity. They don't want you to be moved or swayed by anything negative. And then with sacred love, this is what they want you to know. That your twin flame union with them is not only a sacred love to them, they want you to cherish and treat it as a sacred love despite all of the stuff that they got going on at this time. This is what they want right now in the connection with you. Now let's get into the twin flame journey oracle, and let's just see where spirit is saying the connection is going. I'm telling you, that falling has just thrown me off. Like, it has thrown me off. I feel like I need to center myself before I get to pile 3. Whew. Every time I be trying to truck through. All right. Clear the energy of this deck. Okay, spirit, can you tell me where pile 2 and their twin are headed on their twin flame journey? Where is their connection headed right now at this time? We have karmic partner. Look at it there. You know how to false person. We have no. Give me some more, spirit. Where else is this twin flame? We have deception. I can't make this up. Y'all see how these cards flying out with that false person? Another mask. Give me one more, spirit, and then we're going to clarify that no. Give me one more. And then we have soulmate. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, and we have surrender. Spirit, what's the no? Clarify the no. What's the... These cards be so hard to shuffle. They're so slippery. Spirit, what's the no? Free will. Look at it there. Ooh, look at it there. Bottom of the deck with a yes. Because I asked in my head. Okay. Yeah. All right, now listen. So, where it's headed is that your twin, if your twin is dealing with a karmic partner right now, that they're still going to be tied to this karmic partner for a while. And this is where spirit really wants you to pay attention to the red flags. I want you to see, though, in this karmic partner, do you see how they hold with pinkies? You know how people be pinky swearing? Sometimes they really don't be meaning what they be saying. They be like, well, pinky swear to try to make you believe. So they both putting up a front. Their hands are not intertwined like this. They don't have each other's whole hands, in the other. They holding on by pinkies, okay, which can easily be pulled apart. So right now, they're still going to be dealing with a karmic partner. Then we had no, and I clarified that with free will. And what that is letting me know is that there's going to be a limitation to your twin. If you're in separation, to your twin having free will. And then that's going to be snatched from them. The karmic partner says conventional relationship duty bound by societal convention. So your twin is staying with this person to keep up with the Joneses, or because it looks good, or out of fear of what somebody else is going to say. Was I not saying something about gossip? So something is keeping them there other than love. With no, it says the answer to your question is no. And so as we clarified that with free will, and free will says choices, decision, contact, inaction. Action cannot be forced. So one, action cannot be forced on your end, pile 2, or your twins end, because they have to clean up this karmic cycle with this karmic partner. But also, again, that free will is only going to be limited for so long. Then I say that spirit was going to come and rip that mask off, and I just saw 16 on my clock. It's going to be a tower, okay? And that tower going to rock both of these people over here. It's going to rock them, all right? So your twin really needs to make a decision of what they're going to do very soon, because that free will is going to be exhausted. With the deception, part of that is that they think that they have control over the situation, meaning your twin. That is the deception. That they think they're deceiving you, of you believing that they don't know about this twin flame journey. That is a deception. If they think they can keep wearing a mask, that is a deception as well. And spirit doesn't want you to deceive yourself again. The red flags blaring in my ears. You really need to pay attention to these red flags when it comes to your twin right now. Just because they're your twin flame doesn't mean they can't have toxic traits. Did they not say, I'm trying to get a handle on my addictions and addictive behavior? So they already know. That 5D self is letting you know, yes, my 3D self got some issues right now. Spirit wants you to really recognize that, okay? Deception, mask, illusions, duplicity. Look beyond the superficial. This is what your twin is learning right now, to look beyond superficial relationships. And what you're being asked to do is look beyond all of this. Even though all of this is here, right? Can you trust what you guys have in the 5D? Can you trust the love that they show you in that 5D, regardless if they're with somebody else in the 3D or not? Because if they're having all of this toxicity with whoever they're with, pile 2, you don't want that no way. I know I don't want that. Don't you bring me no mess. You better take that mess to whoever you're with, because she won't deal with it at all. My cutoff game is super strong. Do you hear me? It is super strong, pile 2. My twin flame journey has taught me how to not cut people off, because I'm telling you, I'll cut you off like that. And no problem with it. Won't think twice about it. So it has really taught me how to have unconditional love and not conditional love for people. To really see past the 3D, which is very hard for me to do sometimes. And I think this is what you are being called to do, pile 2. With soulmates, I'm getting, it says, compatibility, companionship, your best life partner. I'm getting a couple things with this. If your twin stays too long in this karmic cycle, you may be paired with a soulmate this lifetime. That could be where the twin flame connection is headed, especially if they can't get a handle on this stuff over here, regardless if they feel you're the main female or not. Otherwise, what I am getting is that Spirit wants you just to really recognize the soul bond. Really recognize that you guys are a fit for each other, regardless of whatever they are doing right now. And with surrender, we have detach, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. This is what Spirit really wants you to do, because you kind of have to. And see how I put both of those on the sacred love? You really have to surrender the connection at this time, because your person's got a lot of baggage that they need to clean up. And it is really stemming from a karmic cycle. They are really in a cycle right now of learning really hard life lessons, is what I heard. Really hard life lessons. And remember, you have that innocent, pure heart. And your heart will really get trampled on, is what I heard, if you were to really engage with this person, regardless if they feel you are their divine counterpart, regardless, again, if they said meeting you was fate. I just know it. Even though they said creating you was God's greatest gift, to them you are something that is priceless to them. And again, if they are staying away, it is to not hurt you. Now I was like, yes, and I had answered that question. It was about that free will, that free will was going to be blocked at a certain part, and that is true. Why? Because this person really needs to heal. And Spirit really wants you just to heal anything right now that is really triggering you about this reading, about the twin flame journey, about your twin. If you know they, engaging with another person, if you know that they have married this person or they're married to them, if they're having babies, whatever the case may be, starting a family, whatever they're doing, really let that just be that at face value. Remember, Spirit is saying don't really trust the things that you see, because that's an illusion. So now let's go ahead and see how it's affecting y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot, and let's just see, because it's kind of heavy too. Every time I be doing these twin flame readings, I be hoping they be ooey gooey, but they do not. They be heavy, y'all. Whew. Let me shuffle one more time. I saw the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. They definitely want to rush that behind. They're afraid you're going to be gone, because you a wish fulfillment. Clear energy of this deck. All right, Spirit, can you tell me how the karmic partner is affecting both pile 2 and their twin? And we have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. It's blocking the passion. It's blocking the new start right now. It's blocking you guys both seeing this on a spiritual type of level and not a physical type of level. It is causing you both to overthink the connection. It's causing you both to feel like the connection is ending. And for you, pile 2, it's making you feel very betrayed by your twin. Very betrayed. Look at this here with the 4 cups down at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Very rejected from your twin as well. Okay? We have 3 cups on one side, that third party. That third party is really making you feel sad. Even though you have a beautiful cup, this could represent the Ace of Cups on the other side with all of those colors in there, like the rainbow. Spirit's trying to give you a new beginning to balance those chakras. You see it? It's being handed, but your back is towards it because you're focused on your twin right now. Stop focusing on your twin. Let them deal with whatever this karmic cycle is right now and allow Spirit to give you another beginning. Okay, again, I told you a soulmate could be coming in. Give you another beginning. And didn't Spirit say the visions, right? To not trust the visions that much. You see how her third eye is illuminated right there? So really get with Spirit in regards to how you are. I shouldn't say how. What information you should be accepting and trusting, and what information you shouldn't. Your guides are really trying to guide you at this time. With that 10 of Swords, she is walking away. You see those birds behind her? So walk away from all negative thoughts right now. Walk away from all negative thoughts and really focus on things that really excite you, that get you fired up and not in a negative sense. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me how the no and free will is affecting pile 2 and their twin right now? We have Strength and we have the 7 of Wands. So with this free will, it's causing you, pile 2, to feel a little weak, and it's causing you to maybe want to close off, maybe be guarded towards your twin. You see how she's in a bubble and then all of these wands right here. You're really protecting your energy from your twin at this time. As far as how it's affecting your twin, it's causing them to feel split. Do you see how we have the calm side and then we have this like ferocious lion side? It's causing them to feel split right now. That free will, them trying to really control their life, especially battling these addictions right here. They're having a tough time. They're finding it very challenging, and they feel the more time that they are allowing themselves to exercise free will is causing you to be more guarded, and they don't want that. They do want to defend the connection with you. We have the 3 of Pentacles. They want teamwork with you. They do want to work with you. But right now, they have other things that they have to focus on. We have 2 children down here, and it looks like it's a father on top. As a matter of fact, it looks like it's a father, a mother, and a baby. Okay? So this free will could have to do with maybe they already have another family right now, pile 2. And again, that's a karmic cycle that they have to deal with. And not to talk about anybody's family or anything like that. A karmic cycle just means there's a lesson you were supposed to learn and you didn't learn it. So now you're in a loop. And until you learn that lesson, you're going to keep experiencing that, whether you're with this person or somebody else. And it's also causing a lack of growth between the both of you. Spirit, what's the deception? How is the deception affecting both of you? We have the 7 of Cups and the Hanged Man. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all. I can't even grab it with the nails. Doggone it. Okay. So, with deception, how it's affecting the both of you is it's confusing you both. And I'm getting it's causing you both to kind of be indecisive about the connection. It's causing you both to kind of not want to move forward, kind of not want to do anything. Just let it be whatever it is. And Spirit does not want that. With the Hangman, that's all about, getting some type of wisdom and really sacrificing for the betterment of the connection. I think this is where the deception comes in with both of you guys, that neither one of you are really sacrificing for the betterment of the connection. And that's what Spirit really wants you guys to work on at this time. Also with the 7 of Cups, this person's hand is pointed on the cup that has this ladder. So your person is choosing to ascend at this time. They're walking away from snakes. They're walking away from things that drain them emotionally. They are choosing to ascend. And that's something that you cannot see. Didn't Spirit say don't trust what you see right now? That's something you cannot see because your twin is not showing you that at this time. Okay? It's time to really surrender. The deception is maybe you feel you're surrendering the connection and you're not. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify the soulmate? How is soulmate affecting both pile 2 and their twin? Look at that there. 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and 9 of Wands. You better say it. All right. So, how it's affecting you is part of you, again, wants to walk away. You kind of want to leave the trouble and all of this nonsense behind you, but you can't because your soul is aligned with them. Now, look how their hands is intertwined over here. But over here with this karmic, they just got the pinky. You see the difference? Was I not just explaining that? Do you see the difference? So, this is your soulmate. The love is mutual between you two. In the 5D, you guys are hand in hand together. You guys are balancing each other's chakras. You guys are really pouring into each other as far as the emotional body, as far as love, as far as wisdom. You guys are teaching each other all of these things. So with the 9 of Wands, it's okay to defend it. I told you they wanted to defend it. Spirit is saying it's okay for you to defend the connection, whether you're together or not. And don't be beat up. Don't feel beat up by the connection because they're with the karmic partner right now. King of Cups, because they hold a lot of emotion for you. A lot of deep emotion. They're really trying to tap into that emotion as well. They are stopping deceiving themselves that they don't truly have emotions for you. That 3D self. The 5D already knows that 3D self. All right, Spirit, what's going on with surrender? How is surrender affecting both of them? And we have the 8 of Wands and the Emperor. Look at it there. So, if you surrender, things will start accelerating. Things will start moving forward, and your twin will get out of this King of Cups energy and step into the Emperor energy, your divine counterpart, okay? But you have to surrender. Both have to surrender control. You both have to surrender just sitting back, waiting for the other person to come towards you. And you both have to surrender any non-communication. If you guys are not communicating, that needs to stop. That needs to stop, regardless if they're with somebody or not. That needs to stop. There needs to be some type of acknowledgement from your twin in regards to this twin flame journey. 4 of Pentacles. And not just try to hold on to you energetically. So now that we know all of that, pile 2, let's go ahead and get into my private thoughts deck. Let's just see what they want you to know right now. And then I'll get you a couple twin flame love messages and I'll get you some advice from Spirit and we'll go ahead and close out the reading, okay? So, if you are a little triggered that they're with a karmic partner right now, Spirit is saying this is necessary. And if you were to be with your twin right now, it would cause you to get into a karmic loop with them and kind of detour you both because they still have a lot that they need to deal with. You have ascended a little further than your twin right now, and they need to catch up. This is the reason for that separation. So do not look at it as a betrayal. Look at it as not only Spirit is planning for you both, but your twin is planning as well. Okay? All right. Clear the energy of this deck. All right, twin or person, what do you want to why can't I talk? Okay, person, what do you want to tell your twin? What is it that you would like to tell them out the private thoughts deck? Let's take this day by day. Is the Hierophant down here? I don't know which one. Was that pile 1? I don't know, y'all, because I told you that thing threw me off. They said, let's take this day by day, even though they're planning. They want you guys to take it day by day. And they have to because they're with this karmic. They got to figure out how that is even going to progress, depending on what they got going on, if it's children involved, okay? You know, if they married, and, you know, they got to get a divorce, what have you. They're saying, let's take this day by day. What else? You took your time, now I will take mine. That's you. That's you, pile 2. And this is why you're twin. That was your response. Pile 2, you better come on through. They like, let's take this day by day. You like, no, you took your time. Now I'm going to take mine. Damn that day by day. High five, pile two, okay? Yeah, love that energy. Yeah. What else, person? What else you want to tell pile two? You deserve the best of everything. You better say it. You deserve the best of everything. This is why they're keeping that toxicity away. Okay? Look, they had to come back because you said you take that you took your time, so now I'll take mine. They had to come back like, you deserve the best of everything, twin. Person, what else? Look, I have a lot on my mind. You think, did I not say y'all both was overthinking? Yeah, you got a lot on your mind. All of this. All of that right there. What else you want to tell pile two, twin? What else you want to tell pile two? No more drama. Look at that there. Did I not say this represents a drama king or queen? They said no more drama. So they trying to get all of that out their life before they come to you because they don't want no more drama. And if y'all together, I don't think y'all together in this pile two. I don't think you and your twin is together. If y'all together, y'all fighting right now. Y'all, one of y'all being false to the other, and y'all need to fix that with the no more drama. Okay, I don't think y'all together in pile two. All right, what else you want to tell pile two person? Well, you want to tell your twin, you changed my mind. Look at it there. You changed my mind. So maybe you changed their mind on entertaining toxic things, entertaining people who cause drama. You know, some people out there feel like if you don't fight for their love, you don't love them, or, you know, if there ain't some level of toxicity, then the relationship ain't real. You know, you just never know how people have grown up and seen relationship dynamics. So some type of way, there's a distorted view of relationships and family. What else do you want to tell pile two person? Do you see all of this? Always pile two. Look, I wish I would have never let you go. Look at it there. I wish I would have never let you go. So if they've been in and out your life, if they left you to go be with somebody else and they got with a false person, oh, they regretting that. We are just worlds apart. Yes, you better say that, person. We just worlds apart. Look at the two. We got the false person and you are represented by the main female. Somebody who's eloquent, okay? Sweet, a pure heart, open to love, not just getting with a person to get whatever they can get out of them, use them, be shady. Yes, you guys are world apart. They used to that false person. Let's just chill and just make up. Let's just chill and just make up. Did I say if y'all together with that no more drama is fighting? They saying let's just chill and make up. If you guys are in separation, this is their desire. The desire is just to come towards you. And y'all just, you know, do whatever y'all can do to rectify the situation is what I heard. Do whatever y'all can do to rectify the situation. You walked into my life and everything changed. You walked into my life and everything changed. I got a couple things with that. If this person was already married, already in that karmic cycle, and then you told them who you were, or you came into their life and they felt something with you, because remember, they 3D self pretending like they don't know you, they person, but they know. That 3 and 5D self knows. Sparked a change. Did they not say you changed my mind? You sparked a change in them. You ignited something within them. Look at it there. I was just drawn to the Ace of Wands. You ignited you as a divine counterpart, because that's one to fall off. Bottom of the deck. How could I walk away from you like that? Look at it there. How could I walk away from you like that? They already said, I never should have let you go. And how could I walk away from you like that? So for those who've been ghosted by this person, for those who their twin, you know, walked away from them in a disrespectful way, or not in a way showing you that they truly feel you deserve the best of everything, they are really remorseful about that. I heard, it just crushes me. So they really are remorseful about that because they really want to be this emperor. I was just drawing over there. They really want to be this emperor to you. They don't even want to be a king to you. They want to be an emperor to you. The emperor embodies all the kings. They want to be a well-rounded individual for you. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into my twin flame love messages. These are all ooey gooey messages. I wanted to bring them out first because you never know what was going to come out that deck. So let's leave it on an ooey gooey note, and we're going to get some advice from Spirit. And I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here, pile 2, okay? Clear the energy of this deck. All right, person, what do you want to tell pile 2? How you feeling about pile 2 right now, despite all of this? We have there is my heart and then there's yours. And I'm not sure there's a difference. Look at that there. There is my heart and then there is yours. I am not sure there is a difference. Okay, so they're saying again, did I not say over here with the soulmate card, jaw 1? So they're saying my heart and your heart is the same. Just as much as you love me, I love you too, pal, too. You better come on through, person. I love you too, pal, too. In all the world, there is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine, Maya Angelou. Now, they said we worlds apart. They just saying y'all worlds apart right now is because they're battling some things that maybe you don't allow in your life. Maybe you haven't dealt with some of the things that they're dealing with. So in their mind, in that 3D, they feel you guys are world apart. Even though in that 5D, they know that y'all are the same. And again, in all the world, there is no heart for me like yours. And in all the world, there is no love for you like mine, Maya Angelou. So they're saying that your heart is one of the most precious things. Did they not say creating you was God's greatest idea? Is one of the most precious things, and they feel that they're loved, that nobody can love you the way they're going to love you, pile 2. So again, if your person is purposely staying away from you, it's because they truly love you. Because I'm telling you, if a person didn't give a F about you, pile 2, they'd be that false person to you. They'd walk and trample all over your heart. You hear me? They do it without blinking an eye. Okay? What else you want to say, pile 2 person? Look, I will never stop trying because when you find the one, you never give up. Crazy, stupid love. I will never stop trying because when you find the one, you never give up. Did I not say that they was planning? Did I not say over here, if I can grab it with this card, they had a hidden agenda? Yeah, that hidden agenda is they ain't gonna never give up on you. Regardless, didn't spirits say don't trust what you see right now? Yeah, they ain't giving up. You better come on through, person. Give me one more. That's how you end this reading. Give me one more. Don't you get me fired up. Yeah. Look, you might not have been my first love, but you were the love that made all other loves irrelevant. Rupi Kurtner. Did they not say you changed my mind? Did they not say when you walked into my life, everything changed? Yeah. You might have not been my first love. Where that karmic partner card at? Okay. It says, you might not have been my first love, but you were the love that made all other loves irrelevant. So it don't matter about this one, whoever. You make them all irrelevant. Pile 2. Because there ain't no love like yours. You better come on through, person. Bottom of the deck. I fell in love with your aura before I fell in love with you. Look at that there. I fell in love with your aura before I fell in love with you. So if you have never had anything with this person in the 3D, physically, they didn't already fell in love with your aura. They're telling you they are in love with you. And that's some power in itself. If you've never touched this person, slept with this person, been in a vicinity, and they already in love with you, high freaking 5 power 2. That's what I'm talking about, okay? And the reason why I created this deck and I chose these messages is to let you know how much a twin flame union transcends a regular 3D. You see, these private thoughts was of the 3D. Okay? Those can trigger you. Those can make you say F your twin. Those can make you, not want to deal with the twin flame journey. But these lets you know that is true, pure, unconditional love. And this is how Spirit wants you to view a twin flame connection. It is not like a regular romantic connection. And once you can really grasp that, all this other stuff is not going to bother you like that. You'll be like, yeah, go on and be up with that karmic and deal with that crap. Okay, when you get yourself together, if I'm available, because I got a soulmate maybe coming in. Y'all better come up to the part 2. Then we can talk. And if not, you're going to have to wait. Did it not say you took your time, now I'm going to take mine? Y'all better go. I can't with y'all. I wonder if this is my power. I got to watch it back. I can't with y'all. Let's go ahead and get a prayer from Spirit. And I'm going to go ahead and get y'all out of here, pile 2. I can't with y'all energy. I'm loving it, okay? All right, let's see. Clear the energy of this day. All right, Spirit, what advice is most beneficial for pile 2 while they deal with this twin flame journey? And we have each one should use whatever gift he has received to serve others faithfully, administering God's grace in its various forms. 1 Peter 4:10. Again, each one should use whatever gifts he has received to serve others faithfully, administering God's grace in its various forms. 1 Peter 4:10. This is what I got from that. Pile 2. When you're in a twin flame journey, you are awakened to yourself and you're also awakened to your spiritual gifts. That's part of the reason why you're in a twin flame journey. So regardless of whatever's going on right now, whatever gifts you've been awakened to, use those. Okay? Go ahead and fulfill your purpose, whether you're in union with the twin or not in union with the twin. And I do feel if this is past energy, then y'all may be in union. But I feel that pile 2, a lot of y'all not in union. So really use those gifts that you have, because that's supposed to propel you forward right now while your twin is dealing with whatever they're dealing with. Then we have 1 Peter 1, the magician energy. Manifest the life you want right now. Don't let this put you in a manipulative energy if it's pissing you off. 4, we have the emperor. Take charge of yourself. And when this person comes back in your life, have strong boundaries, because the emperor has strong boundaries. And then we have 10, the wheel of fortune. Change is inevitable, and there will be changes in this dynamic, in this connection, is what I heard. Bottom of the deck. May the righteous be glad and rejoice before God. May they be happy and joyful. Psalm 68:3. May the righteous be glad and rejoice before God. May they be happy and joyful. What I'm getting from that is, regardless of whatever's happening, Spirit wants you to be happy. Be joyful. Be joyful you have a twin. You were chosen to be in a twin flame connection. That you have spiritual gifts. That your twin loves you unconditionally despite what they are displaying. That your twin had enough respect for you to keep this mess away from you if they are not in your life. If you guys are together, that they dealt with all of that crap before they got with you. And I'm hearing, be thankful for the vision. Because not everybody can get insight into who they're dating or who their person is and things like that. So be thankful for the insight, whether triggering or not. All right. We had 68:3. 68 breaks down to a 14. That's giving me temperance. So don't let this, keep you off balance. Really seek guidance from the spiritual realm. And with 3, stay in your empress energy. Regardless, because you are the main female. Stay in your empress energy. Okay. So pile 2. That is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you clarity into where you and your twin are on the twin flame journey, what they wanted to say to you, what they want for the twin flame connection, where Spirit is saying the twin flame connection is headed, how that's affecting you both, and, just some thoughts that they are having currently about you, but most importantly, their love messages to you and how they truly feel about you. And they feel, again, you are God's greatest creation. They know you are their divine counterpart. They're letting you know they're planning for you. They're cleaning up some stuff right now. And they want you to know, I got your hand fully. I'm just holding a pinky. You better come on through, person. Yeah, that's ended like that. I'm just holding a pinky. I can't. So if you enjoy kicking it with your girl, go ahead and give me that thumbs up. If it resonated, or you just like to share your twin flame story or anything, you want to drop it in the comments or just say, hey girl, hey, go ahead and jump in the comments. I will meet you there. If you were drawn to another pile, go ahead over there and I will see you at that pile. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and join the fam bam. We would love to have your energy here on the channel. I do tarot readings on this channel. I will be dropping content in a more timely fashion, and I have plenty of stuff on my channel. I think you would find something on my channel that you would enjoy. If you would like to book me for a personal reading, I keep all of that information below. You can find my email address. You can email me and I will respond with my rates. If you'd like to donate to the channel, that would be most appreciated. And I just want you to enjoy the rest of your day, pile 2. And I'm sending you nothing but peace, love, and light. Hey, Pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you did not watch the intro, my name is Empress Goddess of Healing, and I am so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. Those that are new, welcome to the channel. Those returning and those who have joined the Love and All That Goodish gang, fam, bam, I truly appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate every like, every view, every comment, and every subscriber. Those who would like to book me for personal readings, I always leave my email address down below in the description box of all the videos. And if you were just ever wondering about my personal readings are just like the readings that I put up on my channel. They'll be just in depth, just like that. They will be personalized to you. And if you do book me for a personal reading, please, 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 don't tell me nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Nathan, I don't need nothing. I don't need to know your birthday. If you're doing 18 plus, I'm going to need to know your name and all that. I might need that for that, okay? But if it's just regular read, I don't need to know their name, your name. I don't need to know none of that. All I need to know if it's a topic and you want to know that, or tap in, Empress, okay? Or if it's a third party, let me know that, because that energy is going to come through. But I don't need no details at all. It taints my gift, okay? So I truly don't need any details to tell you about your life. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and get into the reading, Pile 3. This is a twin flame reading, and we're just going to see where you guys are headed in your connection. These cards right here are going to represent the overall energy of your connection with your twin flame at this time. And Pile 3, you guys chose 10 journey and 6 mature woman. And we are going to start with 10 journey. This card is all about travel. It's all about escaping. It's about wanting to take a vacation, but it's also about taking a step forward, not staying stagnant and leaving old familiar situations behind. So what this is telling me, and that we have the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, there is a shift happening in this connection with your twin, and we'll see if we can pinpoint what that shift is as we keep trucking through the decks. But there is a shift happening in this connection. You may want to escape from this connection if it's not going the way that you want it to go, or you could be wanting to get away with your twin, or vice versa. Your twin could be feeling that way about you. We do have a masculine energy on this card, and they are almost contemplating, do they want to get on this train? And in this card, we have departing and arriving. So maybe you or your person is in limbo right now as to how to move the connection forward. But the key is they do want to move the connection forward, or the energy is surrounding the connection for forward movement, and especially leaving old things behind. Also, with number 10, I wrote this down. Spirit is saying you both are being called to identify true love and how to receive it in the same. And I was just talking about leaving old things behind. So maybe you and your twin have an issue of really receiving true love, of really letting someone love you genuinely without feeling there are strings attached. That could be a lesson that you both are learning at this time. Now, the fact that, again, we have the Wheel of Fortune right now, whatever is happening in this connection, it is definitely faded. You guys are going through a karmic lesson. So you're cycling through a karmic lesson, and that doesn't necessarily have to mean together unless you and your twin are together right now, but you guys both could be cleaning up karmic cycles outside of each other. Both of you guys need to relinquish control, and both of you guys need to acknowledge the setbacks that have happened in this connection, whether purposely or not. Okay, now we have 6, the mature woman. This card is all about being gracious. It's about gently listening to other people's concerns, offering good advice. She's also thinking of the person on her mind. So I got 2 things with that. 1, you both are really thinking of the other person, regardless of whatever you're seeing on the outside in the 3D. But I think the divine feminine in this connection may be thinking of her twin a little bit more than the masculine, whoever is resonating in that energy. The thoughts that the divine masculine is having of the divine feminine is that she's a mature person, no matter what your age is. They feel very gracious energy from you, loving energy from you. If you've given them advice, they are trying to take heed to the words and wisdom that you are telling them or have told them at this time. This card also represents someone very influential in your life. So you both feel, pile 3, that you guys are influential in the other person's life. You probably have both learned something from the other person, have made a significant mark in each other's life in one way or another, and you both are, what am I hearing? I heard unforgettable. So neither one can really forget the other. And this is the energy, again, surrounding the connection. The fact that we have that 6 giving us the Lovers, right? You guys both feel that you are lovers to the other, whether you got down or whatever. It's more than that in a twin flame connection. You both recognize that soul bond that you have with each other. You both feel, I heard that you both want to fall in love with the other person. Okay? You both want to fall in love with the other person. Maybe you guys are a little scared. And I got hot. I feel like I'm about to start glistening, y'all. Here we go. You both want to fall in love with the other person, and maybe that's what this journey card is coming in. You know, maybe that's the next step forward, is actually taking that leap without being afraid of being hurt. With the Lovers, that talks about duality. You guys both may be trying to really balance the 3D and the 5D right now as well in this connection. I feel like in pile 3, you guys rest more in the 5D than the 3D. And maybe there's a need for you guys to balance that and kind of focus more on the 3D aspect of the connection than the 5D. The Lovers is also about heavy burdens. And it's also about break in communication. So I'm getting that if you guys are not speaking, if this is a no contact pile 3 with your person right now, that could be maybe that shift. Maybe there is going to be some more communication in the 3D, not the 5D. Also, the Lover stands for a loss of self. And I do feel like both of you, no, I'll rephrase that. I feel like the Divine Feminine may have lost herself in this connection at one point, but has kind of taken back the reins. I feel the Divine Masculine is afraid to lose himself in this connection because it's very intense and overpowering for him. The fact that we have 10 and 6 gives me the Tower, 16. Both of you guys are getting a new awareness and perspective of how to operate in the twin flame journey, but especially the Divine Masculine. The Spirit is saying expect unexpected changes in this connection. They're going to come, I'm hearing, out of nowhere. So you may have thought this connection was going to go one way, and it's going to go like total opposite. Okay? And I did remember, I said you guys were going through some karmic cycles right now. So I don't know if that means it's wrapping up or if there's going to be a detour or what. But we are about to see as we truck through the decks. But that is just the energy surrounding your twin flame connection right now. And your twin does view you as somebody very influential and mature. So now that we know that, let's see what their current thoughts of you are. And these are representing the energies of someone in a spiritual connection out of the love box. So let's see what your twin wants to tell you, pile 3. First out, we have, no matter what I display, I honor you in our love. Did I not just not? I didn't look at none of these now. Did I not just kind of say that? Yes. No matter what I display, I honor you and our love, because you that mature woman. You better come on through first and backing your girl up. Okay? We have, you don't hide from the light. Beautiful. Now, wasn't I saying that there was a new awareness and perspective happening in this connection? I said that the Divine Masculine probably was experiencing that more than the Divine Feminine right now. Yes, because you don't hide from the light. Beautiful. We have solar plexus chakra right there. So I'm getting that kind of inspires your person. Pile 3 kind of helps them, truck along this twin flame journey, because it's not an easy journey. We have, loving you was an abrupt change in my life. Now, I can't make this stuff up. Did I not say the Spirit said something was going to come out of nowhere? That love. Loving you was an abrupt change in my life. You better say it. There go that Tower energy right there. Okay, so you shook some things up in your twin's life. You have taught me so much. Y'all, I can't make this up. I pull this stuff at different times. Did I not say that you give good advice. You have taught me so much, crown chakra. You may have awoken this person to being on a twin flame journey, that they actually do have this divine connection with you, pile 3. You calibrate my chakras. Yeah, you calibrate my chakras. So you have definitely enlightened this person, pile 3. You have definitely balanced them. For them to say you calibrate my chakras, then that means that they, one, feel intense energy from you. Two, that, what am I hearing? I heard that you make me feel you in every center of my body. Look at that there, because those are your energy centers, the chakras. What they say, you make me feel your energy in every, I don't even know what I said. You make me feel you in every center of my body. I think that's what I said. Take a journey with me. Does not the journey card take a journey with me? So there go that answer right there, because we wanted to know if they was wanting to move the thing forward, if they weren't gonna move it forward, take a vacation and all that. Take a journey with me. So your twin is jumping on that train. Your twin is ready to walk with you. I heard hand in hand in this twin flame journey. Walk with you hand in hand in this twin flame journey. So if you had a runner, okay, she's a runner, she's a track star, right? If you had a runner, I think they about to stop running. And we have your love triggers my inner child wounding. And there go the karmic cycles right there. I think you guys both trigger each other's inner child wounding. We have that on orange, the sacral chakra, okay? So really in that emotional body. Maybe this is why you guys feel very emotional about the twin flame journey, that, you know, you can really get in your feels about your person, and I feel like your person can too. I feel like the slightest little word, you know, that you could say to your twin, or your twin say to you, can really trigger you, that maybe wouldn't affect you so much if someone else said it. And I just saw 13 on the clock, which is the death card, okay? So I am getting that. I heard there's an ending to the stagnation. There's an ending to the stagnation. So we have a lot of blue and purple. So a lot of those upper chakras, third eye chakra and crown chakra, are really being activated. Not so much throat, okay? And with this, your love was an abrupt change in my life. I'm getting that you really, I heard activated their heart. You really activated their heart, but they activated yours as well. Your heart may have been a little, not necessarily closed off, but a little bruised, not only from childhood wounding, pile 3, but just past hurts. And I feel like you guys both are really healing each other. I think a lot of healing took place in that 5D first, but now it's time to really ground it down in the 3D. And what is standing out the most to me on this table right now is this mature woman. This is how your twin looks at you. No matter what your age is someone just very poised, someone very put together, someone who everybody should listen to is what I heard. Somebody everybody should listen to. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what are they wanting from the connection with you, pile 3. And we're going to get into my Journey of Love Oracle deck. So let me go ahead. Look at the journey again. Look at it there. Okay, y'all definitely about to take a journey, okay? Let's see where the journey going, because I done said journey 3 doggone times and y'all. Let's see what we got here. Loneliness and crying over spilled milk. So hopefully it's the stopping of that, because I did hear, into the stagnation. Clear the energy of this deck. All right, person, where would you like your twin flame connection with your twin to go? Where do you want the connection to go at this time? And we have boiling hot. Was I not saying I was getting hot? We have melodramatic. Look at it here. Person. Yeah. Rebuilding. All right. And what is this? Shade. I already see where this is going, person. Bottom of the deck, past life. Okay. So, I got a lot off of that. What I'm getting with boiling hot, your twin flame does not want you to be aggressive or angry with them. And I just saw 15. So you could be feeling kind of angry, mad, negative thoughts surrounding your twin and the twin flame connection at this time. I heard, I know that I was supposed to work with you and I didn't. So you take that where it resonates. I know I was supposed to work with you, pile 3, and I didn't. And the fact that I put that right over rebuild, maybe you guys had decided to give this a go. Maybe it's been in no contact and in stagnation for a while, and maybe you guys decided, hey, let's see where we can really take this. And I heard, I dropped the ball. So your twin feels like they dropped the ball. They did not honor a commitment with you, and they feel that this is making you boiling hot at this time. They do feel like you are a little melodramatic, pile 3. They feel that you may be exaggerating things. You see how this person just laying there, just all wounded. They feel like, you may be exaggerating things. However, I heard, if you don't take me back, this is how I will be. Did you hear that? If you don't take me back, this is how I will be. So for those who are in separation right now, your twin, what am I hearing? What do you say in person? I heard, I feel all the broken promises are too much for you. All the broken promises are too much for you. And I don't even know if you even want to put up the ladder to rebuild this with me at this time. I know I've been shady, but now I feel like you are sending shade my way. Look at it there. And I know it's because you're angry with me. But I truly want to honor this connection. I know we have a past life together. I know some of that hurt is coming from the past life, pile 3. And I know this puts you in this melodramatic energy. You are warranted for the feelings that you are feeling. But I truly do want to rebuild with you, and I'm really sorry I've been shady. I just need you to give me another chance, pile 3. I need you to give me another chance, and don't be so mad at me right now. Don't be so mad at me. There's nothing in this home right now. It's just a ladder. So we can do whatever we want in here. We can make it whatever we want in here. But I need you to work with me. Even though I dropped the ball, I need you to work with me. Okay, y'all got that? Y'all got that? Look, I saw all eyes on me and my Empress card, okay? All eyes on me and the Empress card. So they feel like, one, you're watching them, but they want you to know they're watching you. They're definitely watching you. Maybe that's where they're feeling some of that shade. And they're going to come and get their Empress is what I heard. They're going to come and get their Empress. Okay? And that is you. So this is what they want from the connection. They don't want you to be mad at them. They're feeling that energy from you. Look how I put that upside down and I didn't mean to. So if you are upset with your twin right now in these two energies, right, maybe throwing them a little shade, okay, it's putting you in a distorted feminine energy. It's not keeping you high vibrational right now in that Empress energy, and we need to turn that around. Did I not say that you guys both can kind of trigger each other very easily? Spirit is already telling you that the connection will move forward. So you just have to trust that. You have to trust that this connection has spanned lifetimes. And that's what the twin flame connection is. It spans. You guys go through a 20,000 year life cycle. So this is not the only life that you guys have been in. And I'm getting that you may be a little shady, right? Just because you're sad that you and your person are not, I'm hearing, on the same page. You and your person are not on the same page. So even if you guys are together at this time, you guys are just not on the same page as what you want. And then if you are together, then that means you guys just have to have a heart-to-heart conversation. If you are in separation, your person really still needs you to send that loving energy their way. Remember, they look at you like this mature person, whether you're the masculine or feminine right now watching. And so they need you to stay in that energy. Remember, they said you taught me so much. They said your love came out of nowhere. And especially if you woke this person up, it's going to take this person, a little bit of time to kind of not necessarily get on board, because they said they're ready to get on board, but to really balance that duality between the 3D and the 5D, if that makes sense. All right. So now that we know where your person wants the connection to go. Let's see where Spirit is saying the connection is headed at this time. And we're going to use the Twin Flame Oracle to see that, all right? So let me shuffle real quick. Yeah, it is windy as I get out, and it's trying to storm. My power done went out already once today. So let's hope I can get through the reading, okay? I was told shuffle one more time. All right, Spirit. I cut to regret and hesitation. One or both of you guys could be in regret right now as to where the connection is going. And again, both of you guys are a little hesitant to take that leap. So synchronistic with that card. Clear the energy of this deck. Okay, Spirit. Can you give me 3 cards to tell me? I heard the only time I want you to be fiery is when you exuding your passion for me. You better come up through person. I was just drawing there. The only time I want you to be fiery is when you exuding your passion for me. All right. Okay, Spirit, can you give me 3 cards to tell me where Pile 3 and their twin flame connection is headed? And that is not 3 cards. Did you see all that fall out? We got balance. Did I not talk about balance? Yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. Did I not just say with that turned around that if this was making you upset, it was not putting you in your higher self? High five, Spirit. Thanks for backing your girl up also with the balance, the duality, right? Okay, so we're balancing the light and the shadow. That goes back to that karmic cycle. Goes back to that you trigger my inner child wounding. And I said I believe that is for both of you guys. So, again, yin yang, darkness, light, stay centered in your higher self. So, Spirit is saying in order for this to move forward, in order for you guys to take that journey hand in hand, is which I heard, you guys both have to battle the light and the dark, meaning there are going to be some things that you don't like about your twin. There's going to be some things your twin doesn't like about you. There's going to be some obstacles that may come in the way when you guys come into union and in separation, and you guys have to be able to balance the both. Not let that put you in a melodramatic energy. Not let that, make you want to shade your twin or your twin shade you, okay? Not make you guys both just want to look at each other but not move forward. Next, we have union. Reconciliation, eternal love. Your time has come. Did I not say it was a shift? The shift is there's about to be union between you and your twin, Pile 3. And I'm not hearing union in the 5D. I'm hearing union in the 3D. It is time for you guys to reconnect so that you guys can rebuild. This is why the twin was like, don't be boiling hot. Because they know that they about to come towards you and they need you to receive them is what I heard. They need you to receive them. Next up. What'd that say? Did I not just say receive them? Receive. Open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive. Now this one said your time has come. It's your time to receive. Did I not say something about when I was talking about the energy that you guys both need to receive true love? Find out what true love truly is. That's what this union is teaching you guys, that you both are deserving of true love, Pile 3. And that you both can find that unconditional true love within each other. Because you guys truly, truly feel this way about each other right now. It's like I saw 2 magnets coming together, just like that. You know how you try to pull them apart and you feel all that not stagnant. What that friction? You feel whatever that is in between. You can even rub the magnets together. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to pull them apart. That is this connection. It's very hard for things to come in between you guys, regardless if you are together or not. And with this receive, the fact that we have these strawberries, the strawberries look healthy. They look lush. Strawberries are very good for you. Strawberries taste delicious, right? Strawberries are very sensual. So it's time for you guys to receive a healthy connection. It's time for you guys to really let your sensual side, out towards each other. It's time for you guys both to know that you guys can have a bucket full of abundance together. Spilling over. Look at that. Then God said, runneth over? Absolutely. Look, I ain't mean it. These doggone nails. Next, self-worth. Value, self-esteem, confidence. Be empowered by valuing yourself. I believe this is the karmic lesson that you guys both are learning. And whatever way that's playing out for you is learning your self-worth, okay? And I feel like you both have worked on that whether you guys are together or not, especially if you are in separation, pile 3, I truly feel you guys have worked on that. And maybe that's why you guys had to be separate. I believe, again, that ties back to that inner child wounding. We have fertility, fresh ideas, manifest, growth, plant your seed. For some of you, pregnancy could be in your future with your twin. You guys may be meant to bring a spirit baby down. Also with fertility, I'm just getting that, this is just going to be, again, a very prosperous connection. A connection that, and then we have fruit again. We have strawberries, and then we had lemons. And if anybody has had strawberry lemonade, I mean, that's like the bomb, okay? It's like probably one of the most popular forms of lemonade. I keep hearing popular, but that's not what I want to say. What are you trying to tell me, Spirit? What? I just keep hearing this is going to be a popular connection. This is going to be a popular connection. So maybe other people are going to see you. Maybe this connection is about to be thrusted in the limelight some type of way. Pile 3. I'm not sure. Maybe that's that fertility and that growth. Maybe you guys both needed to learn self-worth outside of yourself so that when you guys are together and people notice you guys, you guys don't have to worry about other people looking at your person, and your person doesn't have to worry about people looking at you. If that has been an issue in relationships in the past, or if that has been an insecurity between you or your twin, or both. That's what I was getting with that. But again, we have this plant, we have this tree. Even though it's a fruit tree, we have something that not only nourishes the body. If you had a lemon tree, you could be self-sustaining. You wouldn't have to go to the store and buy no lemons because you can grow them on your own. So you guys are going to just be able to birth things together that you can't birth without the other, is what I heard. You're going to birth things together that you can't birth without the other. And then we have destruction. Did I not say tower moment with the 16? Unexpected change. Did I not say that? And new opportunities. Absolutely. Again, it's going to be an unexpected change. So if this connection has been barren like this, if it's been tower moment after tower moment, instability, not really feeling grounded in the connection, that's about to change. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Masculine. Your divine masculine, your twin or soulmate is seeking you. You better say it. Did I not say that they said they wanted to be hand in hand? So your twin, did I not say with the all eyes on me that they was watching you, but you also watching them too? Your divine masculine is keeping a very close eye on you. They are ready to come forward. They are ready to take that journey with you. They already in the boat. Okay? Do you see how that water's not choppy? Their emotions are calm. They want you, File 3, to get up out this energy right here, okay? So they can come on and get that behind, all right? Because they coming for you. Love that. Love that. So see, this is why they wanted all that to stop. Now, do you see how in the 3D we had all that emotion, right? We wasn't sure if we wanted to rebuild. We was kind of shady towards our twin, okay? But in that 5D, what Spirit is saying is going on in the connection is union. It's time to receive. Your masculine is ready. You guys have both worked on self-worth. Or any destructive behavior, you guys have, kind of tamed that a little bit. Nobody is perfect, but you kind of got that under wraps. So now this connection can be fertile. And look how I put fertility right over destruction. And then we have self-worth right there. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so now that we know that, let's see how this is affecting you both. Let's see how the connection is affecting you both. We have the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. I believe your divine masculine is trying to run to get this new opportunity with you, okay? Really does want to have a connection. Look, and then I cut to the Chariot. Really does want to have something beautiful with you, pile 3. And I feel you want the same. Clear the energy of this deck. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me how masculine, balance, union, receive, self-worth, fertility, and destruction is affecting both of them? Empress came right back out. So one is that, look how I put the Empress right over the masculine. You both are calling each other because you both know it's time for union. You both are calling each other. And I'm getting you both may want to produce something. If you don't want to have a child, you want to produce something that you guys can have together in this life. That's one way it's affecting you guys, okay? Empress is all about unconditional love. You both have unconditional love for each other. The Empress represents the moon, because that's the divine feminine energy, okay? So you both have really worked on, the thoughts in your subconscious mind, really trying to clear up that inner child wounding, okay? Really reparenting both of yourselves. That's how it's affecting you guys, and really that masculine. What else, Spirit? How else is it affecting them both? We have the Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords, I'm getting that neither one of y'all want to be sneaky with the other person. Both of you guys have recognized, okay, where you guys could have not been your true self in the connection as well. I feel like it was a lot of triggering going on in this pile 3. And I think that was something that you both needed to master in separation in order for this to be a successful connection. Now, the Seven of Swords is all about betrayal. This guy is kind of creeping, and he's got all these feathers in his back, but he also has a sword right here. And what I'm getting is both of you guys are being very strategic about how you're communicating with the other. And I put that right over shade and over union. Very strategic. And then we have the moon again. So I'm hearing Spirit doesn't want you to let your mind overthink. The swords is all about the mind, and again, communication. Don't let your mind overthink about the union. Don't let your mind overthink about past mistakes. If you guys were a little shady to each other, or one betrayed the other, or even if it was both, it was all meant to just help you grow. It was all meant to trigger the growth, is what I heard, okay? Your masculine is not trying to come back into you on a shady tip. So don't be on get back to them, pile 3. I heard I will not betray you, pile 3. That's what I heard. I will not betray you. And then we have the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups coming right back out, what I just say? Over receive? Absolutely. So Spirit is saying, yes. Did it not say it's time to receive? Did it not say your time has come? It's time for you guys both to give each other your cup of love. That's what it's time for. So how that's affecting you is whatever you guys have gone through in this twin flame connection, again, whether together or not, it has really, really strengthened your emotional body so that you guys can receive love. The same thing I was talking about from the very beginning. All right, give me one more before I look at the bottom of the deck, Spirit. Let me make sure I'm getting it right. Give me one more. I got 2. The Lovers with the 9 of Pentacles. Absolutely. So how it's affecting you guys is both preparing you guys again for union. It is preparing you guys to have this beautiful relationship where you both will be satisfied. Not only in union, but again, we had self-worth right here, right? You guys have learned to be comfortable in your own skin. You guys have learned to give your own self-love. You guys have learned to not look outside of yourself for what you desire out of your own partner. And so now that you guys have learned that on your own, you guys can come on in union and have this beautiful love. You guys don't have to worry about somebody backstabbing the other. And you truly are an empress to them in their eyes. And this is something I heard I needed. I needed that energy in my life, pile 3. And I can't wait for us to be like this, pile 3. So if you are in separation, I heard I can't wait to hold you just like this. Do you not see in both of these cards, they are both embracing? This is what your twin is desiring for you right now. And maybe they've been deceiving themselves, because I put that over the 7 of Swords. Maybe they've been deceiving themselves about that, okay? Justice. 1, they definitely want to have a truthful, honest connection with you. I feel you want to have the same, but also, again, do you see how we have the light and then the shadow? You guys have balance. That's the key. That was the key for you. You both was to balance. Look, this card is hidden over here. Look, that was the key for you both to balance. That light and that dark. And then we have beliefs, and also what you truly believe about yourself, about love, about religion, about spirituality, and just about everything that you have known in life, how relationships operate. You guys have done immense soul growth in pile 3. And I put that right over justice. And I'm really seeing this shadow side, okay? So really mastering that shadow self, not feeling worthy enough for this type of love and connection. I heard I'm not running no more. Your twin is not running anymore. All right. So now that we know that, okay, let's see how they're feeling about you. Let's get into my private thoughts deck. And then we're going to end it with some twin flame love messages and a prayer. Okay. So let's see what they want to tell you right now. Let me shuffle one more time. Can you handle all that is me? And I'm not going anywhere. Your person said, can you handle all that is them? And they're not going anywhere. I told you they're coming to get that behind. Clear the energy of this deck. Okay, person? What is it that you want to tell your twin right now? What is it that you want to tell them? And we have, I was just thinking of myself. Look at it there. That goes to the, where is the Seven of Swords? I done lost it. It's down there somewhere. Oh, there it goes. I was just thinking of myself. Did they not channel something about they dropped the ball? Yeah. Okay. So they're saying I was just thinking about myself. It had nothing to do with you, pile 3. I adore you, pile 3. What else do you want to tell your twin person? I want to introduce you to my family. So this is one of the things that they've been thinking about. How you're going to fit in with their family. Really wanting to take this to the next step, showing how important you are to them. Did I not say that you are someone that is very influential in their life? You know, that mature woman could also represent, you know, a grandmother, someone that somebody looks up to. That's how they view you. Do we not have the Empress out here? What else do you want to tell your twin person? I'm in need of your sweet loving. Did I not say something about that passion? I remember I was channeling. I'm in need of your sweet loving. So they are definitely, probably why they're watching that behind so tough. Definitely. Did they not say with the masculine that they were seeking you? Yeah, they want that love. Did I not say that they want to feel that loving energy from you and they don't want to feel the shade? Absolutely. Definitely. Let's keep this between us. With let's keep this between us, I'm getting that they want to keep your union sacred. They want you guys to just really entrust each other with your secrets, with your love, with your thoughts, just because I'm drawn to this Ace of Cups. Just like whatever y'all talk about, I'm hearing like pillow talk in my head. Whatever y'all talk about, this person really just wants it to be like you and them against the world type of energy. Give me one more person. What you want to tell your twin? And we have, look, I'm running for this. They're not running from this anymore. That's past energy. They were running from this. They are not running from this anymore. Bottom of the deck. Look, you saw me look. They said, I'm not going nowhere. Thanks for backing your girl up. Yeah, they're not running from this no more. That's how they dropped the ball. They said they're not going nowhere. So let's go ahead and get into my Twin Flame Love Messages deck. And let's get some ooey gooey messages because, you know, that deck is you be hit or miss. And we're going to go ahead and close out the reading. And like I said in the other pile, these messages kind of represent their 3D self, right? These are going to represent the 5D self. And this truly lets you know that twin flame connection really transcends anything in the 3D. This is why Spirit wants you to, you know, not be harboring any resentment towards your twin if they've done anything to hurt you, or vice versa. If you guys are not in union right now, if, you know, it was rocky all the way up until you got in union, if you just feeling not secure in the connection, whatever it is that you're feeling, Spirit, look, I cannot talk. You see that? Spirit really wants you to trust that this is your person, and know that some of that is just residual stuff coming from that past life. So I couldn't clear the deck. Okay? Because your message is already out. Let's see what your twin wants to tell you. This is the messages from their soul. And we have love has nothing to do with what you are expecting to get. Only what you are expecting to give, which is everything. Katharine Hepburn, did you hear that? Love has nothing to do with what you are expecting to get. Only what you are expecting to give, which is everything. Katharine Hepburn. And what that's telling me is your twin is wanting to give you everything. all of their love. Maybe you guys both entered relationships in the past, wanting to know what you could get from the other person, having high expectations for that person, and then when they weren't able to deliver that to you, it may have let you down. And in the 5D, it's all about giving the other person unconditional love. It's all about filling yourself up. Your cup overflows for yourself, that you just have no choice but to shower that love onto other people. And just like the law of attraction, when you do that, it has no choice but to come back to you. You have me until every last star in the galaxy dies. You have me. Amy Kaufman. Again, you have me until every last star in the galaxy dies. You have me. Did I not say they ain't running from this no more? And they said I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, your twin is not going anywhere. And I choose you. I can't make it. Where's the card at? Y'all, I'm definitely going to get a bigger table. Everybody, say a special prayer for me to get a bigger table, okay? And I choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality. I'd find you and I choose you. Did it not say that masculine was in that boat looking for that butt? Again. And I choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality. I'd find you and I choose you. So doesn't matter the distance, doesn't matter how long y'all was in separation, doesn't matter what has happened in this connection. Your souls, did I not say something about that magnet? Your souls are calling for you and your twin will find you. Last one out. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Carl Jung. And I do feel, again, I feel like your twin can trigger you like no other, and vice versa. I feel like the love you have for your twin, you've never experienced with anyone else, and I feel they feel the same way as well. Again, a 5D connection truly transcends anything in the 3D. Bottom of the deck, you tattooed my heart with your love. Did I not say something about the heart activation? You tattooed my heart with your love. Tattoos are permanent, pile 3, unless you go through an excruciating, painful experience to get them jokers burnt off. Okay? And your twin said they ain't going nowhere, so I doubt that's going to happen. You done tattooed that heart. They love you. I heard I love every bit of you. Every bit of you. Flaws and all, every bit of you. Even when you mad at me, every bit of you. That's what I'll keep hearing, every bit of you. Okay? So, I heard you got me. And I don't ever want you to let me go. Look at that there. Come on through, person. You got me and I don't ever want you to let me go. Okay? So, if you're not with your twin, they definitely coming. Okay, I guess I don't need to shuffle with you, pile 3. How do you do this deck? Alright, so this is advice from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has to say about you in this twin flame connection. What advice is most beneficial while you deal with this? And we have, he will never leave you nor forsake you. Look at that there. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31:8. I'm getting two things. Spirit in the spiritual realm will never leave you and forsake you. But that is Spirit confirming your twin will never leave you or forsake you. Did we not have that 7 of Swords out there? Did I not say they're not going to betray you? Okay. 31. 31 is the angel of making your dreams come true. That breaks down to a 4, which is the Emperor. Do we not have the Empress out here? Your divine counterpart. We have an 8. That is the Strength card. Definitely, that chemistry is strong between the both of you. And I'm getting that, you guys have just built a lot of strength within yourself with just the different challenges you not only have faced in life, but in this connection as well. And then if we take 4 and 8, that gives me 12. The Hanged Man. A lot of enlightenment has come in this connection, and the stagnation period is over in this connection. Things are going to move. Next out, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassion never fails. Lamentations 3:22. Again, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassion never fails. And again, I told you guys in this connection that I felt like some of you guys may have been overwhelmed with emotions, easily triggered, going back to that boiling hot and that melodramatic. And what I'm getting, Spirit is saying, if it says, for the Lord's great love, we are not, or because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed. You didn't let this connection knock you off your rocker. No matter what has happened, no matter, again, what you may feel you have not gotten from your twin. You still tried to put your best foot forward when it came to this connection. You still tried to see them through the eyes of love. And for his compassion never fails, that just built more compassion within you. I just really see something being powered up. Okay? And every time it got depleted, I just keep seeing it being powered back up. And so sometimes maybe you felt like this connection was really depleting you, really weighing on your soul, just, not just really wanting to move forward. And whenever it got to that low, almost on E, it was almost like Spirit came to charge you back up. But not only Spirit, your twin. Don't y'all make me cry. Your twin. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. With that 3, that gives me the Empress again. There is a very loving, mothery type of energy that I'm feeling right now. And not that your twin views you as a mother. Here they come, y'all. But again, going back to that reparenting yourselves. I don't know who had a rough childhood in this Pow 3. There they go. But I'm telling y'all, when y'all come together in union, I don't even know how to describe what I'm feeling. When y'all come together in union, I just saw chains breaking. Look at it there. I saw chains breaking. That means that it's some things that are still tied to you, whether they generational curses or whatever. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be broken once you guys come back together. And then we have 22. Master number 22 is all about creating your reality. And I feel like the things that you guys have done in separation, whether again you're with your person or not right now, because all my readings are timeless, but when you guys were in separation, y'all did so much work that y'all can now create this reality. Y'all can now have this love. This is why it said union. This is why it said the time has come. It's almost like if y'all ever seen a wedding, right? And you know how the groom or the bride is there, and they both are just so overwhelmed with the love that they feel for each other that they both are crying. They got people in the audience crying. That is this love, Pile 3. Y'all always make me cry. And again, that breaks down to a 4. We got the 3 and the 4. Divine counterparts right here on this card. And angel number 34 is all about angelic guidance. The angels are guiding you guys together right now. This is why I was doing them doggone mini reads for a minute, so I ain't got to be crying. Power 3. I keep hearing like tears of joy, tears of joy. And I think Spirit was like, this is going to come out of nowhere. It is going to come out of nowhere. The emotions are going to flood you out of nowhere. Just like your twin said. What did your twin say? Your love was an abrupt change in my life. That's for the both of y'all. Both of y'all were an abrupt change. And I keep hearing, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you, Pile 3. So Pile 3, that is your reading. I was not expecting to tear up. But I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it is giving you clarity into where you and your twin flame are on the journey that Spirit is saying union is approaching. You guys have done the work. And so now is really time to ground this connection in the 3D if you are not in separation. And if you are together, maybe this is taking it to the next level. Again, maybe you guys will have a child together. Maybe you guys will go ahead and take the step and get married if you're not that. But there is a leveling up that's happening. Was I not talking about that with that? There is a leveling up happening in this connection, okay? So if you enjoy kicking it with your girl, go ahead and give me that thumbs up. If it resonated or you just like to drop me a comment or say, hey girl, hey, please go ahead and jump in the comment section. I truly do enjoy your comments and I answer every one. If you are drawn to another pile, please go over there and I will see you there. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and join the fam bam. We would love to have your energy here. I will continue to do the thorough readings on the channel, but I will do the little mini reads as well, just to give you guys a little taste of what the person is thinking and feeling in the meantime. So please embrace those messages, and I will try to make them a little bit longer because I've been hearing y'all talking shit. Okay? All week long. Like a minute is just, I think it's like 30 seconds for each pile. Ain't enough for y'all, okay? And if you would like to book me for a personal reading, I do leave my email addresses down below. You can go ahead and email me. I'll send you my rates. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, I don't need any information whatsoever. I just need you to tell me what you want the reading on, and I can definitely tap into your energy. Okay? So, pile 3. Again, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm sending you nothing but love and best wishes with you and your twin. Okay? Peace, love, and light.